So stop ripping them.
Let's rip some podcasts out. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're muted, though.
I muted the computer.
Let's see if it's working. I'm gonna subscribe to us.
What's your email? Oh. We're loud.
Works good.
I gotta turn this down here.
Excellent talking temperature.
All right, I do have to share this though.
Okay.
To the Discord, right?
I thought you were gonna show me something. You said share this.
Oh no, I gotta share this to the Discord.
Are you used to your controller now? All the buttons feel natural. I feel like it's helped you a lot.
Yeah, the one that I use for the heal wheel and the one I use for grenades is like I can't go without it anymore.
So you're like handicapped without it.
Yeah.
So you're like me now. You have to carry your controller with you when you go places.
Yeah.
Yours is wireless, right? How much was it?
No, this one. I
Oh,
have
it's
it wired
wired.
in just because I don't want to deal with the wireless.
Oh, but you could do that.
Yeah, it came with like a dongle,
Oh,
not Bluetooth. Well, it's Bluetooth to the dongle, not to the computer. So
they were way more expensive if they had that feature. How much
this is
was it?
it was $60.
It's similar. Mine, I forget what mine was.
Like a regular Xbox controller is $60.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they're not wired.
but
I
this
think
one has these.
being wired helps make them cheaper.
Oh yeah. What am I doing? We're live. Finishing Tokyo
I was using Gage's Switch.
tonight.
I could barely like move the cursor over buttons
Oh,
that
yeah.
click. I'm like, whoa, how do you aim at anything? I can't even hit like a button. It's crazy, but he keeps playing with it.
We got notifications. Apex.
What's this?
I want to play with really.
What's
We're talking about
that
if Discord is worth using while playing video games.
How
Like a lot
does-
of
how do
people do
use
Discord chat.
Can you use it for your audio?
Like use voice channels, and people just
Oh.
connect to the voice channel. You can like
But with your friends, everybody, your party joins.
right.
Interesting.
That way you can talk through load screens. You can just, even if it's just, well, I guess people who stream mostly just like do tap or push to talk when they're gaming, so they're not talking to their teammates while they're trying to talk to their chat.
I just ran out of buttons I could click.
Taxing my computer here. Dude, did I tell you I'm streaming at 1080p, 60 frames per second on Apex
Yeah.
without any frames dropped? Pretty happy with that.
You did tell me that.
Yeah. Brian told me my stream's public
let's
in
go.
case I wanted to know.
We're in here 45 minutes. Got none done.
We ate.
That's true.
Why doesn't my YouTube chat come up here though? That's annoying. Like my chat should come up here, right?
Can you just open the YouTube right there and put it there?
Yeah, sure can.
Because you're not going to adjust anything in there yet, are you?
Oh, whoa, we got him talking already.
You're finishing.
How do I-
Okay, it's just a minute for the show. A minute for the shout out?
You're public, sir. Not listed. Unless my app is wrong. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Brian, we wanted to do public this time. Just for the fun of it. Can you
Our
read that?
last stream of Tokyo 3. Yeah.
So, what we want to do... So, Brian, part of his benefits were... since he was top tier, one of his benefits was a shout-out.
Right. On
Right.
the Instagram.
During the podcast.
Oh, I
So
thought
we
he
got
got a 30-minute commercial or something.
30-second commercial. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That would be a long commercial.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So when we start recording, we can do a shout out to the Movies Are Dope podcast with him and Brad.
Why don't we like read their thing?
Yeah, I'll have it up.
All right.
Um,
And what about Fueled and Furious?
what about him?
Wasn't he top tier too?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Just Callie.
Callie.
Callie and Brian.
Where's Loba?
Right here. Her
Oh,
gun fell
nice.
behind the desk somewhere.
See, you got your wrestling action figure up there. Good stuff.
Where does isn't there supposed to be like a description of the show? Movies that deserved better. That's the description.
Clerks 3 premiere.
Right.
That's a good choice. Edit and listen to us at the same time.
All
All
right.
right, let's go.
All right, I need to change this a little bit because I'm like huge compared to you. Because the camera's closer to me. Well, I'm still huge compared to you. Either way. But all right, let's do a mic check. Check, check, check.
All right, let me get adjusted here. I don't know. This thing has some play in it.
We
I
might
like
need
it,
a new
though.
one.
It's in the budget,
Maybe.
and we're saving up for a Florida trip.
Yeah. And currently Fuel Fest is in Japan. I don't think we're going to catch it, but
Is it just nonstop? One place to the next?
there's like 6 or 7 during the year.
Man, it's
Yeah.
a lot.
Okay.
All
Should
right.
we watch Last Minute first?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, we didn't watch this yet.
Yeah, we did. This was the Last Minute that we talked about. This is 131.
But I thought Sean wrecked. But it was
Sean came to a dead stop right here.
Didn't the 350 just sideswipe the car?
Oh, yeah, that's how Sean took the lead. Sorry, I was like looking at all the settings here and I totally missed what was happening.
Sean came
I
to a
saw
dead
Brian,
stop.
thank you. Yeah, no, what's his name? The 350 comes to a stop, and that's how Sean takes the lead. But then, remember we talked about how far ahead Sean was, but then the 350 caught up so quick.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It's kind of weird though that DK wrecked.
Well,
we
he
already
was,
did
he was
this
trying to
one,
get
so-
aggressive. He was trying to get aggressive. But he catches up real quick.
Yeah, he's there.
And I have to keep the video muted, or else we'll get banned from YouTube.
All right. Well, we're streaming now.
Look, he's already in the head again. But they can't hear the audio from the
You're
movie.
sure we did this minute?
Mhm.
All right. Ready? Go. New minute.
New minute. Who was there with the camera? Sean's the boss.
Man.
All right. All right. Back it up. Back it up. So I have, when the video is playing, the audience can't hear it. Like normally I do like a desktop audio,
Okay.
but they can't hear it because
Alright,
that's why
yeah,
YouTube.
We don't want to get banned.
banned
Maybe
us
if it
a long
comes
time.
through the mic.
Right.
It was like a temporary ban though.
Right.
For
It
a
just
couple
cut out that.
minutes.
It just cut out. Just cut out that part of the. Of
Alright.
the live stream.
Let's go.
I was recording the whole time. Stop. Welcome to Granny Shift, and I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And this is minute 92 of the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Great math.
Thank you. And it's been a couple weeks since we sat down and did this.
Yeah.
But to listeners, it just seems like just another episode.
Well, it doesn't feel like very long to me. Because when I look at time, a week in Cancun doesn't count.
Oh, I forgot you were in Cancun.
Yes.
That was the longest week of my life. Longest 3 days of my life. No. I'm just kidding.
Ryan watched 2 of my 3 kids.
Yeah. And they were the exact same as my kids.
Fun and
Fun.
bundles of joy.
And at the same time, difficult.
Yeah. Even when they're being good, right? You're like, man, you're a lot.
Right. Yeah. You can't ever truly
Careful
relax.
what you say. Someday they might listen.
I did tell somebody, though, the hardest thing about being a parent is parenting other people's kids.
Because you don't know what you're allowed to do?
Yeah. I mean, we know you and your wife pretty well.
Yeah.
And I feel like we know like how they would handle it, but it's like, do we handle it the same way, or do we handle it our own way, or do like what are we supposed to do? And like, I don't want them to be like, whenever I go over to the Lehman's house, they're always so mean to me, and they don't let me eat candy in bed, and
He spanks me.
we didn't do that.
That was the problem.
Timeouts.
One good spanking.
We made them watch us spank our kids when they were bad.
Oh, that's weird. Oh.
If you do that, I'm gonna spank my
Oh, man.
kid. That's the real punishment. Yeah.
Gage probably would have loved that.
What if we make them spank the other kid?
He would like that, probably, too. See, he's very violent. He plays Fortnite. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He probably slays the Ender Dragon in Minecraft as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Sounds right. Sounds right.
All right, so we
Okay.
got another minute here with, like, I mean, it's exciting, but, like, there's no content.
Right. It's just racing.
So we can walk through this here. So we get a nice, starts off, I mean, they're in the middle of this drift race, and nice S-bend, and we get some close tandem
Yeah.
with DK out front, Sean close behind. He's got that. That's so funny.
That wide brake pedal?
Yeah, he has the automatic brake pedal, but he does have a clutch pedal to the left. It's just funny.
Yes.
He's got
It
the
really
big
threw
wide
us
pedal.
off last time.
Yeah.
But we talked about briefly how last minute is when Sean took the lead for the first time, but very quickly lost it again.
Yeah.
By no mistake, he lost it. Like, he didn't do something to lose it. DK,
Yeah,
is just better and just
was
caught
so
up and passed
fast.
him.
Yeah. All of a sudden.
It's
very
what do we
fast.
call it?
Catch up.
Catch
mode.
up speed. Yeah.
Catch up mode. Yeah. Ryan's referring to in video games. You can put catch up mode on, which gives the chase. If you're behind in the race, it gives you an advantage, makes you faster and stuff.
Mhm.
So apparently, this mountain in Tokyo Drift also has catch up mode.
Yeah. And also, we are streaming right now.
Yeah, live.
So
if you're listening to this on our podcast, too late for you.
yeah, you missed it. We are sitting down tonight and we are finishing Tokyo Drift. That is our
Tonight.
goal tonight.
Right. But you're
And-
gonna have to wait 3 more weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because these
But
don't come out like
If
that.
you're in our Patreon, you get notified of when we go live.
Yeah. So sorry to break the news, but we don't record twice a week. We record twice a month.
Yes. Yes.
Never mind. I just want to point out all the body roll in that Mustang there in that frame. The thing was
It's
leaning
horrible.
hard.
Like, did they put good suspension in this, or just whatever they could find?
Probably. So, I don't know.
You got me started thinking about how annoying it is that they didn't just use
I
the
know.
240.
I just listened to that podcast where you were so bothered by how quickly they built this car.
Yeah, it still
Like,
makes me angry. It's still, there was no point to it. Oh, it makes me so angry.
I mean, of all the weird and crazy things that Fast and Furious has done, the number one angering, unrealistic thing to Ryan is that they built a drift Mustang before Takashi got upset about the time frame. Because we don't know the time frame. That's all we know is they had to build it in time for the race.
before Takashi got upset.
Right.
Yeah, I just think that it's there's no reason for it other than to be like a cool movie thing. There's no reason for it at all. So
Well, they had to link him to his father and get like his father's support. And then, do you think they're trying to bring in some? Yeah, they definitely are trying to bring in some like American. Like we're in Japan, we got all these Japanese
but he's
cars.
an American boy.
Yeah, and how do we bring in the muscle car lovers into our movie for the money? They're
right.
trying to bring in more viewers because they're like, you know what? There's a Mustang in the movie that we should go spend $15 to see it in IMAX.
But it's got a 4-cylinder in it.
Did they have IMAX back then?
Yeah, I don't think
Or
they were
was it-
like readily like.
It was
I
like
remember
the
going in
IMAX.
like 5th grade. We went to like Harrisburg,
Right, and it's like you
Strawberry
watch
Square,
like scenery
right?
for 45 minutes or
Yeah.
something about like
It's like helicopter
nature.
footage over flying over orange fields.
Remember when helicopters were the drones?
Yeah, can you imagine?
Big drones, you know.
Have you ever flown a drone?
I
Just
have professionally.
All right,
So
so
I got paid to do it.
that doesn't make you professional.
Oh, what makes you professional? I thought it said
I
you
don't
get paid to do it.
Yeah, but even like amateurs get paid. Like there's amateur league, right? And like golf and
All right, we need to Google definition of the word professional.
like what do they call is barn league baseball professional? They get paid, don't they?
relating to or belonging to a profession. Engaged in a specific activity as one's main paid occupation rather than a pastime. Oh, so if it's your main paid, that makes sense. Amateurs probably have other jobs.
Yeah. Until they can become professionals, and then they only have one job.
Right. Interesting.
Yes. We are professional podcasters.
Yeah. That's true.
That's
That's really
this
true.
my main job.
And we do get paid.
We do.
Doesn't say you have to get paid the most.
No, it doesn't say whatever job pays you the most.
Just says it's your main job.
Right.
Huh. Interesting.
All right, so we're cruising through this minute because
There's-
there's really just a bunch.
This is important. We get a corner where somehow now DK isn't going as fast, and Sean's like, I'm going to floor it, and he takes the outside on the corner and then just blows the doors off DK.
Yeah.
It's like somehow Sean's like, oh, I'm supposed to go fast?
Well, and DK looks at him right before he does that. That's what's confusing to me.
Yeah, and DK shifts like he's about to take
So
off.
DK's in the lead by, like, he's half a car length in front of.
Yeah, they're close.
Yeah.
They transition. DK's on the outside of the corner. Who yanked the e-brake there?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe that was the thing. DK yanked the e-brake and Sean hit the gas.
He made a wrong move there.
And
all right. Oh, we passed. I passed it.
Oh, yeah,
I'm bad
backing
at
up?
this. I'm
All
bad
right.
at this.
we need to figure out who yanked the e-brake.
Is it worth it?
Because this is
Let
the
me work
whole deal with that Initial D movie. Don't grab your e-brake.
All right. So we got DK looking over. He's making weird
He
faces
grunts.
and grunts. All right. See, right here, we get Sean on the inside.
And DK's on the outside. Yeah. All right.
That has to be
Whose car
Sean.
is this?
Look at the steering wheel.
Oh, and that's a e-brake pull, right? What?
Or is he shifting?
Oh, it is Sean. So
And he
Sean
swings. Yeah,
grabs the e-brake, which is weird, but suddenly
Or is he
accelerates.
downshifting or up? Is he downshifting?
No, his e-brake was on the inside, I'm pretty sure. Well, okay. All right, yeah. Yeah, because he has the pull-up e-brake. And it was
yeah, but it's
Sure,
backwards.
watch it one more time.
It's backwards. The knob is at the...
all right.
I went back too far. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
We're really trying here, guys.
All right, we need to figure out this.
All
Because
right.
he got all these fancy shift knobs and e-brake handles. Can't tell which is which. Now, that cannot be a gear shifter, right?
Right,
It's
but
pointing back so far.
But the angle of it's the wrong way. E-brake should come up this way. Like when you pull your e-brake,
Yeah,
you're
you
not
don't pull
pulling
it
it forward.
forward.
You're pulling it back.
But would a shifter be back that
That's-
far?
I don't know.
Let's watch the shift. Let's see if it clicks in or if it... Man, and he yanks that thing.
Yeah, it seems like
Like an e-brake.
an e-brake move,
That's weird.
but his
All right.
wheels aren't locked up.
And he is on the edge of the cliff. Just grazing the rocks.
Yeah, graze in danger.
In this corner, they chose to not put a guardrail. There's some guardrails, but not on this one.
Yeah, a lot of these corners there aren't. But
Yeah.
the next one there
It's a
is.
sketchy road.
So Sean takes the lead, and everybody can see this on their tiny cell phone screens, even though nobody's filming it.
Right. There was nobody in that corner.
Right.
Everybody's excited. Everybody's rooting for Sean.
Yeah. Someone yells, "Sean's the boss."
Yeah, because we have subtitles on, so they're like picking up little things, and the director's like, all right, just say like positive things for
Right,
Sean,
right,
and
right,
someone's
right.
like, yeah, Sean's the boss. So it's just,
Okay, when did
"Sean's
the shift
boss."
happen though? When did Takashi become the hated one? Like, what did he do? Like at the beginning of the movie, he
Everybody
wins, and
loved
everyone's
him.
like, yeah. He hasn't lost to anyone yet that we've seen, so there's no reason why the shift should happen.
Where they're
from-
cheering for Sean. Other
Right.
than he's the underdog.
Yeah, but he's also caused a lot of problems.
Yeah. I'm not really sure why people like him. Kind of glad he didn't come on the podcast.
He didn't even respond to my message. I wrote him several like well thought out
Yeah.
messages.
Manipulative messages.
If only I would have gone to his church that he invited me to.
Did he?
Well, it's like a general invitation.
Oh, to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. That man
I
can
couldn't
preach.
I couldn't
Tell
make
you
it
what.
down to Louisiana.
He can preach.
Mhm.
All right, so now we get the drone footage, and it goes into super CGI mode, to where the road literally turns green,
Yeah.
and the cars are going around this. It's a cool shot, but it
It-
really still
It's
reminds
the
me
intro to Need for Speed Carbon.
of. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say. It reminds me of Need for Speed Carbon, so much.
Yeah. And
And they go drifting more. Sean's
Sean
out
likes
front.
that outside turn.
Yeah, we get another gear shift, and that's the end of the minute. So.
Yeah.
So all that to say, they went around some more corners. Sean's in the lead now. That's the important part.
How often are you using both hands on the wheel during drifting? A lot?
Yeah, because
Okay.
you do need to crossover sometimes.
I just see
but
them
you
a
do
lot
not-
with both hands on the wheel.
You would never grip the wheel hard like this, ever.
White knuckling it.
You never
this
would
it?
white knuckle it. You would you're always holding it loose because you want the wheel to slip in your hands constantly. And all
Oh,
you'll do
right.
is occasionally slow it. Like
Mhm.
you'll drag your hand on it to slow it, or you'll throw it a little bit to accelerate it because you're trying to get your angle either ahead or behind. But you're never white knuckling.
But you don't
it.
want one of those AutoZone wheel covers automatically slipping ones.
I don't think you're allowed to have them at the track.
Mm.
So-
But they're so comfortable.
Oh man, the fuzzy one.
Yeah. With the memory foam in them.
Never
But-
get blisters.
Right. And that's the end of minute 92. But before we go,
Okay.
we have a plug to make.
Yeah.
One of our patrons,
Number one patron.
number one patron,
Wow.
Brian.
He was.
Yeah. Now he's just one of the many
Yeah.
low tier
But
patrons.
we still like him.
We still love him.
Like him.
We have affection towards him in different capacities.
Yeah, I mean, he has won more prizes than any other patron in all of history.
He has also spent
For our
more money
podcast.
on us than any other patron in all of history. He bought us
Not counting
this
us.
boom mic arm.
He's a good guy.
He bought our backpack. He is the one and only granny shifting backpack ever made.
He drives a Tesla.
He does. He stopped in here to see me on his trip to buy some whiskey.
He's a father.
He's a father. And his name was Brian.
And he has a podcast.
He does have a podcast.
6, but we're going to talk about one.
Or two.
Okay, 2.
So him and another one of our patrons became friends through our podcast. How great is that?
This is what we do.
Yeah, this is what we do.
Community. Friendship.
But their podcast, they have two that I'm going to mention today.
Okay.
Main one is Movies Are Dope. Him and Brad. They have a podcast called Movies Are Dope where they dive into these movies that they quote unquote deserve better. Okay? That's their tagline. Movies that deserve better.
Okay.
Movies that were overlooked or they really like that other people haven't probably seen.
Underrated movies.
Underrated movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. And so they dive into them and they rate them based on a dope scale. It was
Oh,
how good of
high
a
you
drug is it?
Yeah, how
right?
high you are.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
ayahuasca is pretty high up. This one got
DMT.
this one got double
mushrooms.
shrooms.
2 mushrooms for that one. This
I
one,
mean-
this one just has CBD oil. That's not very good.
This one is just Vaseline. It's a very low dose drug.
Many uses, but doesn't get you very high.
But I was on this podcast. Did you know that? I was on this podcast to talk to him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Which movie?
We talked about a show, actually, called The After Party.
Hmm.
It's a great show. You should go listen to the episode.
What would you give it on the dope scale?
I think I gave it a
How many grams?
A joint.
On the dope scale.
I forget the dope scale exactly, but
Okay. Yeah, funny.
there's edibles, but they go in depth into these movies. You wouldn't believe how much.
But you're joking about the dope scale, right?
No.
Oh,
Look.
I thought we made that up as a joke.
No, look at his ratings. He puts them all here.
Oh,
See,
literally.
There's a mushroom, and that's a edible.
This whole
An
time I
edible.
thought we were joking.
No. That's how he rates them.
Huh.
Mushroom.
So he's done a lot of drugs. You'd have to know the scale.
I don't
You
know.
know what I'm saying? mean, it's just-
skunky. That's the worst, I guess.
Oh, that's like beer when you age it in
Yeah.
the sun.
I don't know what the gas means, but
Probably nitrous oxide.
could be. Only bad people run nitro meth.
I don't think you want to breathe nitro meth though. NOS. Nitrous oxide. What's that dentist gives you? Make you laugh. That's what it is.
Nitrogen oxide.
Yeah. Same stuff
Yeah.
they put in your car to make it go faster.
No, that's dinitrogen oxide.
No.
N2O.
Nitrous oxide.
That's just NO.
I think it's the exact same. I'm pretty sure it's
I'm
the
not a
same.
chemist. It's been a while since I balanced in a
N2O versus NO. Alright. The nitrogen of nitric oxide has oxygen state number 2, or the oxygen state of nitrogen and nitrous oxide is +1.
Does that help you? Nitric oxide and nitrous oxide. What do they use NO for?
Alright, we're looking.
Brian, if you're watching,
I don't know. Which is
where does nitrous oxide fall in your?
Oh, it's
ratings?
nitric. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Is nitric oxide the same as nitrous oxide?
I know that he sent me this rating system. It was pretty interesting actually, but I can't find it anymore.
Is car nitrous?
Oh, the thing that looks the
laughing
gas
gas.
is a joint, he says, because you breathe out the smoke, I'm guessing. Man.
So nitrous oxide that you use in your car is the same as laughing gas.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nitric oxide. Nobody uses, I don't think.
All right. So anyways, it's a great podcast. I listened to
It's too much chemistry.
I listened to a 2-hour episode of him and Brad talking about the James Bond movie. Actually, it might
Okay.
have been close to 3 hours. It was a long one.
Longer than the
But
movie
I just
itself.
seen it. Right. But I just seen it, and so it was good to listen to them.
Can you imagine having a podcast that's longer than the actual thing that
would
you're
be
talking
so
about?
stupid.
Jeez.
But we have also inspired him to do a Fast and Furious podcast.
Okay, like competition. Like he wants to compete with us.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so let's. You know what? Why
His-
don't we give him a little bit of a boost since he's coming in from behind? We'll plug it for him.
Right. It's called I'll Ride With You, O'Connor. It's got
Okay.
a great logo.
Yep, I've seen it. It's good.
Yeah.
I have the shirt.
So, it's not out yet. It's in the works still. So I said, give me a brief rundown. So he sent me a voice audio. Should I just play it?
Yeah. He can do his unplug.
Here, just so you know that I'm fully endorsing you describing it this way.
Well, he only gets
Feel
30
free
seconds
to
though.
describe it as something, you've got my voice, so you can, if anyone's like, why would you do that? You can share this. But you can be like, yeah, so 2 of our patrons decided to just
10 seconds left.
copy us, these hacks, or so, I don't know, something like that. But
5,
basically
4,
what this
three,
podcast is doing is
2,
instead of
1. Okay, that was perfect. So, anyhow, we
All right.
we appreciate your support. All right.
All right. Thanks, Brian. You're awesome. Okay. Here it is. Here's the rating system, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Here, can I do the rating system quick?
Yes.
He did buy our backpack, okay? Top tier is ayahuasca. Next is mushroom. Next is edible. Then joint. Then skunky. Then poison. And then there's a bonus one, Molly. It says a wild card, a movie that was fun to watch, but is it a good movie? No.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Can't
Joint
believe
is
it
like
doesn't have
Joint is
salvia
just like
on there.
a great movie, but it's just like an easy watching movie. So
Gotcha.
those are, but
Like one to
anyways.
watch when you're drunk.
Go
or
listen. Go listen to Movies Are Dope, and keep your eyes out for I'll Ride With You, O'Connor, and don't subscribe to them instead of us because we will still be the better podcast between the two.
You can subscribe to more than one podcast, though.
What?
I think.
Thanks for listening.
Maybe
I'm
not.
Ryan,
And I'm Jason.
and always remember.
Winning's winning. It was like a 5-minute plug.
That's okay.
I didn't mean we had to officially cut him off. I wanted to do it as a joke. That's good. He got a good plug there.
Yeah, he got a good plug.
He must do so many drugs.
All right. Next minute?
That was a long one.
Not really. Not really. 20 minutes.
On a minute like that? Didn't even have a single word in it. We did forget to point out that side swipe earlier. No, that was last minute. Never mind.
Wow. Very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
20 pounds of booze.
Try to pause that. Yeah. Oh, we're live?
We're live.
What in
Something's
the
about
world?
something's about to happen, I can tell.
You're hoping.
Welcome to Granny Shift, and I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
Wait a minute. I forgot to record last episode. Ugh. I'm going to have to clip that from the stream.
Are you serious? No, you were recording.
Well, I recorded the audio, not the video. Am I still putting video episodes out?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think you are.
All right.
Not next season though.
Welcome to Granny Shift, and I'm Ryan.
My goodness. I'm Jason. We're starting over?
What? No, just this minute.
Okay. Starting the whole movie. Let's start the movie over.
And this is minute 93 of the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
Just kidding. Everybody sighed.
Why?
Did they have to
They
hear us
wanted
do the whole movie
they
again?
wanted us to start over. They've been enjoying it so much.
Well, they can just go back and listen again. All right. So we have another minute of drifting. A little bit audio. Not much. So Sean's out front, and
I feel
DK is like getting angry.
I feel
acting-
like DK has just given up on like winning out of being a better drifter.
I mean, you would too. We've seen how he's acting, but like everything is on the line for him right now.
Yeah, he's got to leave his hometown forever because
Right.
some
His family loses the respect of his uncle, and Sean just gets. What does Sean get?
he gets to stay in Japan
Where?
and take over the
Oh, he gets the girl.
mafia.
Girlfriend.
Oh, right.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Okay.
gets a girl.
So DK's like, I'm gonna push Sean off the cliff. So he comes up next to him.
I'm gonna murder him.
And now his car's fast again, and he's just slamming into the side of the Mustang. All right. So that Mustang has to be at least 1,000 pounds heavier than that 350Z.
I would think so.
But they're pretty.
What's
I
it?
mean, the Z's like ripping them up pretty good.
Yeah, but it's mostly. Well, I guess the 350's metal body pounds. I just think of it as thinner metal.
Right. It's a lightweight car.
But
Um,
they're not really even like drifting hardly anymore. They're
Right,
just
it's
pushing
just
each other
hitting each
around.
other.
Yeah.
Like, and on really sketchy roads with big cliffs next to him. And then he pit maneuvers Sean, and then you get. This reminds me of from the second movie when the Mustang is under the semi truck wheels.
Yes.
And he's completely sideways going down the road and looking over at the wheels.
Yeah.
This time it's Sean completely sideways, and he's got DK pushing him straight towards a cliff.
What would that do to your suspension? Like your wheels are being pushed the complete wrong way?
I mean, they'd be skidding. It's not much different than when you're drifting around a corner.
Yeah, I guess. But it's
It's
front
not like you
wheels.
have that much traction, right? They're sliding.
Yeah, it's still. Yeah, you're right. All right, so there is a bend coming up
Yeah.
that Sean is headed straight for. And, like, he looks out the window like he's looking over a ledge, right?
Yeah.
But the ledge isn't for another 100 feet.
But the camera takes you toward, like, they show his eyes looking out, and then you see, like, oh no, we're shooting towards this ledge. And then the camera's like, you think you're Sean's face, right?
Right.
And then the camera just shoots off the cliff and down over the cliff.
Like, right
Hundreds
here.
of feet drop.
Right. You see him
Yeah.
looking.
He's looking down, like, 5 feet away from him.
Right. But the ledge is still another.
But it's a cool camera
Wow.
shot. 'Cause
Yeah.
the camera just shoots off the cliff, and it's almost like Sean's going off the cliff.
Right.
But then they're like, haha, tricked you. He's still
He-
100 feet away, and he
yeah.
has an idea.
He just had a premonition. And so
He's like, I'll shift.
he does something.
Shifting gets you out of a lot of jams, you know?
But he pulls it around. He pulls it the whole way around and keeps going.
Yeah, he shifts, and then he's able to drive forward and then spin out. And so now DK's in front of him. He finishes his, what is it, a 240? What's 3/4 of a 360?
270.
A 270, and now he's going straight again, sort of.
Like a
They're drifting.
270Z.
And it must have rained because the roads are wet.
Oh, yeah. So slick. It's just the dew.
Oh, Mountain Dew. That's just where it came from. This movie.
Actually, Mountain Dew came from moonshine. They use different words for it. Mountain.
Oh.
What else? I forget. There's like a whole there's a whole list of ways it came from moonshine.
thought I was
They
getting
had
a
to use
list.
like other words for it. There was gonna be a list, and then I realized I didn't know any of
You
the
don't
other
know
words.
any of
So
them at all. Not even one.
Mountain
Mountain Dew.
Dew.
Code word for moonshine.
Code red.
Mountain Dew a shot of
Code Red.
moonshine later?
No, it just ruins your
I
night.
know.
It just
Make-
ruins it.
I mean, it's interesting, but it does make you feel like vomiting for
Yeah.
a couple hours.
yeah, that's strong stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Drifting in the rain now. And now Sean's right on his tail. Oh. We get a gauge cluster shot. I did a little because the cluster went by. I wanted to see what it is. But Ryan wasn't quick enough on the
I
pause.
forgot
Ready?
when it was.
It's coming. It's after this. Oh, okay. So we get engine temp, his water temp. He's at 210. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now we get an autometer boost gauge.
Is that a good brand?
This is Advanced Auto Parts, like the cheapest.
No, really.
Yeah,
Well, that's
yeah.
what they have in
Autometer's
Japan.
What they sell. Really? I think
I don't know. Why
I
would
would
it say
bet
autometer in English?
these are the most American parts you can buy, and it's a completely. I had one of these. It's a completely mechanical gauge. So like, there's literally a plastic tube connected
Oh.
to the gauge that's hooked to your intake tube, and it's putting pressure into that gauge and turning that little red needle up.
Yeah. It's
Like,
not
you can
based on some
see-
sort of sensor.
Right,
You could blow in that and it go up.
right. You have to blow pretty hard, or suck pretty hard. That's a weird boost gauge though. It doesn't have a negative on it. Most boost gauges show your vacuum as well.
It goes from 10 to 20 real quick.
No, it's normal. When you hit a certain RPM in your car, or he could just be hitting his gas at an RPM. It'll shoot up like that.
Either way, 20 pounds seems like a lot for that car. No?
No, they probably are like 12 stock. Guys will
Really?
run like in that engine. Guys will. I think Asher was probably running like 20.
Oh.
On stock turbo. Guys will put aftermarket turbos on like 50. You just
50 PSI?
yeah.
Seems
Guys running
dangerous.
crazy boost. You just got to tune your car and have it all set up right for it.
Like, take it on the highway and...
The biggest issue is the turbo. Like my 240 with my turbo, I think I ran like 27. But like it stops being efficient and then just starts
Uh-oh.
like blowing hot air after that. So
But doesn't make a cool sound when it doesn't use all that air.
when you let off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should use a recirc valve instead of a blow-off valve.
yeah. way more efficient.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So we're just bashing into each other's cars right now.
Yeah.
Still,
Swerving. It's like oh
they're
wait,
taking
Sean's in front
turns. Yeah,
somehow?
apparently they're taking turns being in front.
Okay.
Um,
That's kind.
they're not really drifting a whole lot anymore.
All right, we're ready. And the music's getting more intense. Though.
Oh,
The-
yeah.
the drums are
majorly
going.
intense.
And for some reason DK's like he's ahead, but he's like I'm gonna drive up on the bushes here, so he's off the road. Well, there's like a bank, and he's like going through the brush.
He's going to do one of those maneuvers where you go on the side and you hit the right angle and you flip around on the other side.
Oh, to scrape the bomb off the bottom of your car with the crane hook.
Right.
Do you remember
You're
that?
remembering all wrong. Wait.
That's from a movie.
Oh, I'm thinking of in one of the later Fast and Furious when he ramps the Charger and leaves a bag of grenades on the leg of the helicopter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, in Transporter, he gets a bomb under his car. Somebody realizes it's there, so he goes off a ramp, flips upside down, and there's a crane hook. He's like in one of those sea container yards or whatever.
Right.
And he scrapes it off the bomb off the bottom of his car with a crane hook, flipping, and
Wait,
then lands back.
we saw that in was it Fast and Furious or Too Fast Too Furious when Brian has that thing on the front of his car?
What did he have?
No. At some point in one of the movies, they're shooting stuff at the person's car, and it's like, no, that was later on. It's like a little thing, and then someone can control what it does from a tablet.
Oh,
And so they're like locking up brakes and stuff, and Brian sees it on the front of his car, and so he like drifts and gets real close to like a telephone pole, and this thing is like
Scrapes it
seriously like an inch in diameter, and
man.
scrapes it off on the pole because he got that close.
All that to be said, that's not what's happening here.
Not even close.
DK's just driving it off the side of the road in the brush, but he's ahead. I could see like, oh, you're behind. You need a spot to pass. You go
Right.
over on the side. He's ahead. He's
But-
just taking out the shrubs.
Yeah, but like if you drove on like gravel in this car, it would suck. Let alone like
Yeah,
driving
Brush
over
and stone. Look,
plants.
there's a stump there.
Yeah.
Plus, it's not gonna make you much faster. Oh, he hits a stump or something, and it takes his bumper and knocks his wing
Spoilers
off.
Oh
Wow.
my word. This
Okay.
is- yeah. Bad choice.
Yep.
Bad choice.
All right, and then that's the end of the minute. He hit the stump, and I think he came back on the road, and he's ahead of Sean. So
Is he? No, he's
Oh,
behind
yeah.
Sean.
no, he's in front. He was in front when he went off road, and then I think he came down in front again.
Then why
Sean's
did
like looking over.
Oh, yeah, I
he's, like,
guess
right there.
he is, yeah.
barely, but
Yeah.
it was a silly move.
So pointless. But he was just trying to avoid getting hit. He didn't want any more damage done to his car.
Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, that's the end of minute 93.
Yeah.
We have our end of the movie outdoor movie night
Coming up.
coming up soon. So if you are a patron,
Yeah.
the
I'm
deets are
not.
in the Discord.
Yes.
Of where and when.
We'd love to have you all here.
Yep.
It's gonna be a blast. We did one before about a year ago.
Mm-hmm. We're providing the beer and the food
Yep, in the movie.
and the movie.
But
And
you bring a chair
bring a chair
and a friend.
and a couch if you want.
But if you
More
bring a friend,
comfortable.
you got to bring your own beer.
If you bring a friend, they have to bring their own chair as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a snack to share. It's like a
A
potluck.
hot side and a cold side, and a dessert to share. And,
we'll provide hot dogs.
Congratulations to our winner of the giveaway.
Yes.
You got that
Good job.
Granny Shifting poster.
Mhm.
Happy for you guys.
Hope they're paying attention. Okay. And
Thanks for listening. I'm Ryan.
I'm
Oh,
Jason.
Did you want to say something
I was
else?
just like, if you want to buy it, let us know. You can buy it in our store, right? Or no? Is
The
it?
poster?
Yeah.
No, that was an exclusive giveaway. Sorry.
Oh,
You
well,
can DM me and
the
I'll get it
T-shirts
for
you
you.
can buy though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Hit us up.
T-shirts you can buy.
Ron will hook you up.
Yeah, the 80s Summer Vibes T-shirt will be available for a limited time. Thanks for listening. I'm Ryan.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just finish this up. And I'm Jason.
And always remember,
Winning's winning.
all right.
Whiskey?
Is that what you're getting, whiskey? I do have to stand up. just need to walk around a bit. I need to stand up and walk to the couch and sit down. Hollow O's playing right now.
What's up, y'all?
What's that? All right, let's get these next 2 episodes done, and we can do a Halo break. Wait, was that only 2 episodes? Man, we gotta do a quick one. It is 7 o'clock already. We only have 2.5 more hours. I'm good on drink. I don't need another drink. All right. Excellent connection. Perfect. Good. All right, we're going.
Talking about Brian's stuff, you know, you can do that stuff. That's done.
Right. All right, let's watch the next minute. Or did we just watch?
We're
that?
still here. Are we doing
That
burnouts
was
in the
it.
outdoor movie night? Oh, Asher's in there watching.
Asher. What are you bringing to do a
don't know.
burnout in?
Oh yeah, you gonna bring the RX-7? That's up to Ryan. It's gonna be at Ryan's house. At my house, I'd say yes.
Well, it's easy for you to say. It's not at your house.
I literally just said it's up to you. Oh,
Right.
do you really think
You're like
I
that
would say
parent
no?
that's like, you have to ask your mom. But I would say yes, you can have candy in bed. But you need to ask your mom.
I'll host it.
Do you want to host it?
You just have to bring everything to my house.
No, I'm happy to host it here. But we don't have a very good
Hot
burnout
tub.
road.
Oh,
As
Or
we
a hot
weren't
tub.
doing.
all right, Brian. You gotta stop texting Ryan in the middle of podcasting.
Yeah.
Slowing us down here.
He was afraid because I didn't actually get to the part of his audio message that said what the podcast was. We cut it off.
He's worried it didn't happen. Did we actually
No.
say it?
We didn't
We
really.
did in
We
the
just said it was a
beginning.
Fast and Furious podcast.
No, but you said it's called.
I'll ride with you, O'Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you said there's a cool design.
Best minivan burnout gets a T-shirt.
Oh man, Doug might take us on that one. He's been roasting them at my house. If Doug gets a little tuned up,
In the
he'll-
old one?
yeah.
Okay. Let's just say that.
You know
one.
Doug's driving drunk because he'll do a big smoky minivan burnout. You're like, oh boy, Whitney, you should be driving.
All right. Ready for next minute?
Did I tell you we're in the mountains? And we came back from dinner.
Yes.
Oh man, we're ripping through these back roads, and we get back to the cabin. Doug's driving. We get back, and he's like, man, that might have been the drunkest I've ever driven. And me and amateur dad just look at each other like, oh my goodness. Like,
We've seen him drive.
yes.
You haven't seen him
And
drive.
he was
but you've
driving
seen him
really
drink
aggressive.
and then drive away.
Yeah, we all right. We were all at my house the one night, and Doug was pretty tuned up. And then they're like, "Yeah, we're leaving," and his wife was pregnant, so she wasn't drinking at all. And then we see them driving down the alley, leaving, and we're like, "Doug's driving." We all look at each other like, "What?" He's a really good drunk driver, though.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
A lot of practice.
All right.
All right, here we go. Nice 240 back there. Oh no. Oh, weird.
Yay, he's gonna die. Where are we at here? Man, my heart's racing.
All right, let's focus on the minute because we got a lot going on here.
Yeah. Welcome to Granny Shifting. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And this is minute 94 of the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
There's only, what, 5 minutes left? 4? 3? 2? 4? 5?
38's
A
the last
couple.
minute. 98. This is the last minute.
But this is a big minute. Something's finally happening.
Yes.
I mean, there's still no audio. I mean, there's audio.
There's no dialogue. Yeah.
But let's get going here. So
It's more of the same kind of.
okay, DK's out front. The spoiler flies off. This reminds me of a lot of the first movie when the floor pan comes out.
Oh, that noise? Or
Yeah, it does a little
just
whip
parts?
and then it's flipping through the air.
Yeah.
It does hit Sean's windshield. That super rare.
I was going to say, it's got to be an expensive windshield.
Yeah, cracks his windshield. Sean's not phased at all by this.
Well, he looks angry right here, doesn't he?
Oh, he's like, you cracked my expensive windshield.
Now I'm going to try and win.
This is Sean's angry face.
That's his only emotion that we've seen. Like, usually he's not even that.
All right, so he's like, I'm going to hit the gas. And then he just blows DK's doors off. Just blows by him. Like, just goes flying by, and then he's happy.
Why
He's
isn't he
like,
doing that
"Oh."
the whole time? Oh, is that a 240?
There's a really nice kooky in the background here with wheels I'm not a big fan of. I think they're Advent A7s or something. They're the 3-spoke wheels.
3 double spoke.
Asher would know. Asher, you watching?
Yeah,
On our live stream here, we have a red S14. It almost looks like a 13 coupe with a kooky front end, but nobody did that back then.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it's a 14, but it's got the kooky headlights. I guess it could be an S13 coupe with the brick headlights too. That is.
No, it's a 14, right?
Oh my goodness. Come on in here, Asher. We need you.
Asher, we need your knowledge. S14
The
coupe,
back
right?
ends. All S14s are coupes.
No, there's
See?
the... Oh, I meant 13.
Yeah. But the brick, so they did come with
Oh.
brick headlights. See? But this looks like it has more. I don't know. Man.
Yeah.
All right. Can we clip this and get a.
This right here?
Let's get. Oh.
All right.
Now you got back up.
Yeah. I didn't know if there was
All
going to be... I didn't know if there was
We're
going
going
to
to
be
get
a
a
better shot.
screenshot so we can post this to our Instagram, get some identification going on here.
It's very important that we know if this is an S14 or 13.
People like doing this, though.
I know. This random car in the background.
The reason it's difficult is because the quality of the. Oh. That was your best shot.
The first one is the best one, right?
Yeah, or get both. All right, here we go. I really wish movie players like this had a frame-by-frame clicker on them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. Beautiful.
Oh, look at that.
All right. That's perfect.
How's
You
that?
got to make it square for Instagram. But they
I can
changed a
crop it
little
in. I can crop it in.
All right.
Save that. To the desktop.
Post it right now. All right. So they come around this corner. There's spectators on the corner, probably filming with their little cell phones. We get some gear shifting.
DK
and
looks bad.
yeah, he's like DK is angry.
He's letting
sweaty.
emotions take control of him.
He's watching his whole life drive away from him,
Yeah.
and he's not gonna let it happen.
He's not even looking at the road. Every time, I hate this shot of Sean. I thought about that the first time. I need to back it up just so you can see just this split second of him and what he's doing with the steering wheel. You ready?
Do you think he knows how to drive a car?
Woo.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Sean has 2 hands on the wheel, and he's going like, I don't know what you call it, left to right as far as you can turn with and keep 2 hands on the wheel
Yeah.
as fast as you can, like whoop, 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 whoop. Let's just seesawing on that thing.
Oh my.
It looks bad, and he's got a terrible look on his face too.
Yeah. But DK is not even looking at the road. Every time we see him, he's eyes over at Sean
Out for blood.
and just slamming into him.
Yeah. Just
Did you know that like
railing
you don't
him.
have to like lean?
Right.
It's just your car doing the work.
It's like when my son plays Minecraft and it's jumping and stuff.
Yes.
You don't have to do that. It still works. Or I always tilted my controller
Mm-hmm.
when I was steering.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Man, he's
DK
getting
is
sweatier every scene.
this is like 3 seconds later, and now he's like dripping in sweat and just so angry.
Okay, he's just trying to ram him off the road. So
Yeah.
it's like when like your kid keeps bumping into you, right, and you're walking and he just keeps bumping into you, and you're timing it right. And so one time he goes to bump into you, and you stop, and then they like go past you. And you ever do that to your kids or no?
Yeah, I get that. I understand what you're saying. Or they'll go to like push you, and then you step out of the way, and they push nothing, and then they go flying.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what Sean does to DK.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do that to my kids.
No, I
To your kids.
I
though,
did it to
but
your kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Sean gets an idea that doesn't really make sense to me, but he there's a guardrail and then there's an opening in the guardrail.
With a dirt path.
Can you back this up? I want to see what happened here. It was really confusing.
Yeah, I don't. Sean's.
So DK's slamming into Sean, and Sean's like, "Oh, there's an opening in the guardrail." He sees it. The camera's
It
shooting
almost
towards
looks
it.
like. Is it just an opening? I almost thought it was like a road that went down
Yeah,
there.
it looks like a
But
dirt road
There's trees. He's got a very short opening.
and a narrow. This road is super narrow here.
Yeah.
too. Like 1-lane road that they're on.
So DK comes over. Sean slams on his extra wide brake pedal.
Oh, that's what you're saying. So Sean
Yeah,
brakes
he,
hard.
keeps bumping into him, and then Sean stops.
DK goes to pit maneuver, but instead of driving off the road, he spins himself out. That doesn't quite make sense.
Yeah.
So now DK's going backwards. Sean just
But Sean's on the inside here.
and he's e-braking. I feel like Sean's driving would put him in that car, but it doesn't.
Right.
He's in the so DK does a 360. Sean drives off the road down the dirt road,
Mm-hmm.
and now DK starts flipping, which is ridiculous. So drift car's not going to flip on blacktop.
Yeah.
But somehow he gets over an edge. We don't even see him go off the edge of the road. There's a guardrail up there and trees.
There's definitely trees. We see Sean go past the trees,
So
but
his DK's car rolls down the bank,
yes.
and the crowd is like, "What?" You
And
gotta.
even though they can't see any of this,
Well, they're
well,
all looking up
they
from
look
their phone.
up from their phone, so they must be pretty close to the finish line.
Yeah, but like DK, you got a shot of him in the car, like flailing his arms
Right.
upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not good.
Rolling
I don't
down.
remember this at all. And then another weird part: that whole crowd, once they see DK rolling down, they all cheer. They're like,
Yeah.
"Yes!"
Like, even if you hate a person, you're not going to celebrate to watch them die. I mean, you could easily die in this
Yeah,
accident.
I would be like, that guy might die.
Right. You're not cheering for that, no matter who it is.
Now Sean's like on the open road. Somehow he got back on the road.
Yeah.
We didn't see that happen either, right?
No.
And he's going drifting around the corner, and like down comes this car, nose first, like a spear, into the road, right in front of Sean.
We already saw it hit the road.
Right, but now we get a.
But now we get now Sean swerves to miss it,
Doesn't make sense.
and we get the super slow motion.
Of him barely missing the car.
Yep.
And then it crashing roof first.
But now he's back on. I mean, that looks
No,
like
it was
dirt,
nose first.
but I guess
Man.
that is pavement. I don't know.
All right, that was probably really confusing to listen to, but it was also confusing to watch.
Yeah. It was
All right,
very
so basically, Sean goes off the road. DK flips, rolls down the road. Sean's back on the road, and then DK's car comes crashing down right in front of Sean, but he swerves and goes around him.
Right.
The minute ends. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't not remember this from the movie.
Oh, really? I didn't remember how this race ended. I remember who won the race. I didn't remember that happening.
I wonder if DK dies. Because he doesn't come back in any movies after this, does he?
No. But he had to go to Louisiana, so they had to switch places, right?
Oh, true.
Was it switch places
Wait,
or
he
just
could
leave
come back
town?
in as a villain
Yeah, he could.
unless he dies here. We'll
Seeking
find out.
his revenge. He
Yeah.
wears like a mask because his face is so deformed from the wreck.
Like a half of a
Like,
mask. though?
right.
Yeah.
And lives in the opera house and sings.
Wow. You should write a movie or a book.
Yeah. Takashi's Revenge.
Let's wrap this up.
Thanks for listening. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And always remember,
Winning's winning.
did you mean wrap it up that quick?
That was good.
All right. One more and then a break.
All right.
Welcome to Granny Shifting. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And this is minute 95 of the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
DK's alive.
DK is alive.
Yeah.
Amazingly.
He's going to be the villain
He's
in
angry.
Fast and Furious 11.
That's right.
It's my prediction. And Chad Lindbergh's coming back.
Yeah, they're teaming up. Both villains.
Oh.
They're like, Dom, you let me die.
Yeah. Oh,
You left
never
me there.
brought me back. I bet
SWAT came into my house.
Chad would love to be a villain in
Yeah.
Furious. No, maybe not. He might love to be loved. I think he did love being like the lovable guy from the first movie.
Yeah, I don't think maybe
But he likes
Yeah.
playing those dark roles, you know?
Jesse could be like working for Takashi and then like as like the techie guy, you know, making like
He's hacker
cool clip
guy.
art stuff.
Of cars.
And then he is playing both sides.
That could be.
He's a double agent.
Playing both sides.
Right.
Switch hitter.
That's what they call him.
Uh-huh.
All right. So Sean slides in just like Brian at the end of the Too Fast and Too Furious.
Yeah, the race ends. He's at the bottom.
Yeah.
And DK's on his roof.
Yeah.
Car crushed.
Yeah.
So Sean finishes the race, slides in. I thought he was looking back at DK.
That's what I thought too.
Like almost like the look of DK when Han was dying.
Oh.
And
Mhm.
Han's laying upside down in his car and his car blows
yeah,
up.
very similar. That could have been some good parallelism.
Parallelism. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. I think he's looking at the crowd. He's like all like serious, like, oh yeah, look what I just did.
I did
And
that
then
on purpose.
His crew's like, yeah, they all come running up. Yeah, that's my boy right there.
And then we see Neela gets excited there.
She's still standing with Takashi, but she leaves him and runs over to Sean. Well,
Yeah.
okay, that didn't happen yet. Now
Yeah.
we see DK crawling out of his car angrily, and his crew going up to
They're
help
like
him.
trying to help him. He's like, oh no,
And he looks very angry.
I'm a man.
So he doesn't blow up. There's no fuel dripping on him for some reason. There's no nitrous in this movie. It's weird.
No.
What's the hat this guy's wearing? Villela. Is that a good
Something.
brand?
Oh yeah, dude, it's the best.
Yes.
Okay.
Takashi's just very calm.
Kamada.
Takashi is DK, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So Neela was standing with Kamada
Yes. Sorry. I
and then
missed that.
left his side to go over to Sean. And
Right.
Kamada's just standing calmly smoking a
I
cigar.
feel like he's regretting his decision. He's thinking like, okay, now do I make this guy part of my like mafia? Like, what does this mean for me? I just lost my major business associate. Like,
Yeah.
the guy who was going to probably take my place when I died.
I was feeling that, like, thinking about that too. I'm like, he could also be like, yeah, this is stupid. I didn't think it'd turn out like this, so
Right.
you still have to leave.
Yeah. Like, what's Sean going to do? No, you said.
It was your word. But
I thought they were going to kiss.
Neela runs up,
Did you
looks
think that?
deep into. No, I didn't think that.
I was like, oh, that would have ruined
Sean
it.
wanted. She'd like close her eyes and lean up, and he wouldn't know.
He's like, what are you doing?
He's looking.
You
They
wanna
look
drift?
into each other's eyes.
Yeah.
And he smiles. He got what he wanted.
Yeah. The girl. And then they all look
The
over at Kamada.
The first person ever in history, besides Takashi, to make it to the bottom of the hill alive.
Well, Takashi made it to the bottom alive. Just
Yeah,
His
but
car
I said
didn't
other
make it.
than him, 'cause
Oh,
he's made it before. So, you can almost see though, if the only time people drive on that road is with Takashi, like yeah, they probably did die. The way he drives,
he goes through a car every time he drifts on that hill.
yeah. And I also want to say, oh well, you can play through this because this would be relevant here. So, Kamada walks up closely to Sean, and they look very nervous.
I feel like-
Sean and Neela are like, ugh.
He takes a
He's-
long time to say what he's going to say.
He's staring at Neela. They look like.
Is he
really
trying to make her feel
uncomfortable.
bad? About like,
I think he's trying to read into her soul.
okay, so he says a line here, just a couple words.
In Japanese.
Yeah, you're free to go. I think that's a huge mistake.
But
I
it's
think
in Japanese, and Sean understood it.
he did a lot of studying.
Yeah.
Remember, he spoke to him in Japanese earlier in the restaurant.
Yeah, man.
I think what they should have had Kamada say to Sean as like the last thing that he says to him in this movie is,
Okay.
"We'll see you around," and then turned around and walked away. Like, not you're free to go. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, this kid is supposed to take the place of DK,
No, not in the business. He's just allowed to stay in Japan now.
right? But
He
I
doesn't have
think
to pay the
that
price.
Kamada should have insinuated that now that he has beat DK, he is
Oh.
taking DK's
He's
place.
accepted.
Like, we'll see you around. Like, I'll be calling on you to do
Okay.
things for me now because you
he's-
just beat my nephew.
Yeah, but I don't think Sean wants to be in the mafia, and I don't think that was part of the rules.
But I don't think that mattered. It would have been a better line for Sean to be like, shoot,
Yeah,
what did I
it
get myself
also-
into?
it also insinuates like he's accepting him. This is more like you can leave,
Right,
and I'm not going to bother you.
right.
Like you're free to go, or I'll see you around is more like we're going to be into each other, and it's going to be fine.
Right.
Bumping into each
We're
other.
We're going to be bumping each other, and it's going to be fine.
I was really expecting DK to come up here because he got out of that car so angrily.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to come up and try to fight Sean.
There has to be some sort of exchange.
I also thought DK kind of showed his true colors to his uncle here coming down that mountain.
Right, when he was watching the cell phone footage.
Right. What he's like, this guy's reckless
Mm-hmm.
and willing to risk too much. I don't. You mean it wasn't like
Would you say he's reckless and full of wrecks?
you may say that. What's that from? Why
That's
am
Octane says that.
oh, Apex Legends.
Apex
reference.
Legends.
I'm like, what is that from?
Reckless and full of wrecks.
Okay.
Terrible line.
Yeah.
Anyways,
terrible.
sorry. You were saying he's saying the real Takashi.
Like, if you're thinking, like, man, maybe Kamada would change his mind, he's probably looking at his nephew and be like, that guy should probably go.
Yeah.
He's a little bit nuts.
Yeah.
Like, he's just willing to risk his own life for a race.
Yeah.
So, now Kamada smiles and turns,
Yeah. And
and
Sean is smiling as well.
we assume.
And this sweet music starts.
Oh, that's right.
Boom, 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 boom,
The
boom.
famous Tokyo Drift music. All right.
Yes.
We were at the pool in Cancun, and they started playing that song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, during like the one pool party.
The people go nuts.
No,
Oh.
I mean everybody's already going nuts, right? It's Cancun. You're on vacation.
You just go nuts the whole time.
Yeah,
That's what you do.
but I do find it interesting that it's like that song was only from this movie.
Mhm.
It's not like a famous song that got used in the movie or
Right.
played on the radio. That has to be like the most famous song from the least popular movie ever made.
Hmm.
Can you
Yeah.
think of another song that it's as well known and carries as much? Like, it is so strongly linked to like Cars.
Right. Well, I'm just thinking of later on in the "See You Again" song was definitely more popular than
Yeah,
this.
but
song.
that was like a normal song that got played on the radio and stuff.
right
I didn't even know
after
it
it
was-
was made for the movie.
Yeah, but I didn't even know it was in the movie. I always heard it on the radio and thought it was just a regular song. And that was also a
But
very
it was-
popular movie.
Wasn't it first in the movie?
Yeah,
Just like
it was.
this song, I'm sure was on the radio after it was in the movie.
No, they never played this on the radio.
Yes, they did.
You think?
Oh yeah.
What radio station would have played it?
What is this song called?
I
I wonder if
have
it like
no
made it on the
idea.
charts.
Dun, 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 dun. No, that's a different.
What's the song that goes "Tokyo Drift" song
That's what it's called.
by Teriyaki Boys? I want to see if it got like on the charts somehow. It's just called Tokyo Drift, Teriyaki Boys.
I just thought it was hilarious that it was at the pool in Cancun. Like, really? Like, this is from that movie that we're just, as big fans of Fast and Furious, have been complaining about.
Chart. Yeah, but that's the end of minute 95, right?
That's it.
Chart history. All right, top charts.
All right.
Highest position in global chart.
All right.
How do I do this here?
I don't know.
Oh, in Apple Music, it made it number 34.
When?
I don't know.
Back
I
in
don't know.
2003,
I
they
don't
didn't even
I
have
don't
Apple
understand this
Music back
website.
then.
I don't understand this
I don't
website.
believe that at all. Apple didn't have music in 2003, did they?
Sure.
Apple Music? was
iTunes has been around since the
Oh,
iPod
that was
came
like
out.
the original download song place.
Yeah.
In 2003? That was like when the internet
Napster,
started.
I guess, was the first paid one, right?
I thought Napster was free. Like,
And then it went
cheap.
to $1 a song.
oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
After they were sued, I guess.
Okay, let's wrap this up.
Okay, we got 3 more minutes.
Let's do it.
That's crazy, right?
That is crazy.
All right, what's going to happen in the next 3 minutes? Just wait and find out. Thanks for listening. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And always remember,
Winning's winning.
nice. Now we can play some Halo. You game? You game to play some Halo?
Yo, let's game.
Yeah, do you like those? We just hung those the other night. Let's see if I got this set up the right way.
Where do I plug in at? Me and Ben played Fortnite.
Yeah, you told me.
And like halfway through our first game, we both got those little chairs on the table in our basement and sat like 3 feet away from the TV. We're like, I can't see.
Wait, where were you playing at?
In the basement. I know where the Xbox is. It was just funny.
Sure,
It's like,
Xbox is here.
I'm like, oh my word, my eyes. I hate there's night in Fortnite, you know?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Is this where you plug in?
Yeah.
Can they come up with a USB that goes in either way?
Yeah, so USB Type C.
Seriously. Oh man.
What happened?
I got my glass. This is why they call me the problem solver.
Who calls you that? Oh, you brought it down.
Yeah. Alright, you'll be top, so I'm gonna be this. Wait, top is on the left side, right?
I don't know.
It goes like top left.
Picking us up with this nice webcam here.
Oh, we're live.
We're live, man.
No dirty language. I wish I would have been able to stream that one today with that little kid. I was like, this is unbelievable. I'm in a ranked game right now, and this is gonna get me negative RP.
Oh yeah, that's
2v3 in arenas when you're similar like skill levels, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Let me talk Shannon into playing. Oh no, I can only do 2
To what?
people at once. One.
kept getting non-stop notifications today on my phone because I have the Xbox app on my phone. I'm like,
Shoot, they
who
were
is?
playing.
It's like
Colt was over.
Clay. Colt. No, it was Colt. You said Clay in the text.
They were all over.
Oh,
I didn't learn their names until Colt stayed, and I took them. I was like, they're like, name like Shannon. What's the name?
This could be up a little bit. It doesn't need a CR.
I think I would love
Like-
Fiesta the most if they got rid of the sword and hammer. I like playing with different guns.
Yeah. I just don't like BR only Slayer. Grab a BR if it's on the map, but they do a lot of BR only Slayer. which I don't like.
BR.
Is this picking up our audio still?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how this sounds right now.
Some caffeine.
Yeah,
Take some kratom.
Oh yeah, we should.
Me so sleepy. Oh, that's weird. It's pretty weird. I like take
What's our
Gage
podcast?
out
Granny.
with this friend, right? And we're at Susquehanna, him and Colt, and he's being so weird and goofy, and I'm like, man, you're just like obnoxious and just like, this is me when I used to hang out with my friends. You get in these weird, goofy moods.
We're live. How's this sound?
We're at Susquehanna, him and Colt, and he's been so weird and goofy. Works. Is it your webcam picking up the audio?
Yeah.
Let's go, Ryan. Get off your phone. We're about to play.
With lavender wig. Are you?
Let me slide my screen to the right. Sniper.
I try to tuck my. Try to tuck my gun to run faster, but it doesn't work.
I don't even know how to talk. Ooh, baby. Don't do it again.
Oh, the guy got overshoot.
Yeah, I would be there. Just no.
Don't be afraid to die. You can die as many times as you want. Oh wow, I just got whacked. There's a guy coming in there.
Backing up on his grenades.
So those are things that you can get. Those kill things, like that make noise or. Like, did you hear that like woof? It's just.
Oh, it's like a perk.
Look after you died.
Ooh.
I just can't do BRs. Give me an assault rifle and that's it. I just can't.
You love your melee. I see you meleeing in Apex. I'm like, what?
Dude, it knocks them back so far. It knocks them like they. It takes them a minute to like regroup. I feel like. Well worth it up close. Not doing anything.
Melee. Not good.
I've died like 12 times already. No, about 9 kills.
I got my first kill. How many times did you die?
Not 12.
That's true.
She's weak to the left.
He's not weak. He's overshield.
He was pretty weak. I got a decent amount of shots on him. He's falling. Yeah, he's back in the face.
Oh, it's choking.
Oh, one. Look at that. 6 times I died. I got 1 kill.
I only have 1, 2. These guys are good, aren't
I
they?
need to. Yeah. Why are they so good? I need to take it back. I'm not sure. Just relax.
Stop pushing.
Stop what?
Stop pushing it.
Yeah.
big machine gun. You wanna go? What's going on over there? I'm throwing plasma grenades at me.
Yeah, kill him. That also dies.
These guys are beaming me as they're jumping out windows. Ah!
Ooh, I got a kill without dying.
An assist.
You're welcome.
Just chasing me.
Power item.
Two guys down there on the floor. Oh, I don't know how to describe it.
Power item. Upper ground.
Wait, how do I use this thing?
What is it?
How do I use the overshield?
You gotta click your bumper.
Oh, it's the right bumper. I'm clicking the left bumper. Overshield is just a target.
What's this thing?
My neck is hurting from looking so far up.
Shot.
We didn't make it.
Got him! Sure kills are the best.
Dude, they're so satisfying.
The body just gets wired.
Nothing satisfies like a 3-round burst.
Oh, I was trying to change my aim.
I hate how it zooms you out when you get hit. That bothers me so much. Like, I know I'm getting hit, just let me keep firing. Nice.
It's one shot, I think, on the vertical. Run, I die.
Power items on the way. Power items on the field.
2 shots, 2 kills. Oh, I messed him up though.
Are you kidding me with that?
I'm gonna start running this gun more. Where's that hole in the floor?
Yeah, you gotta wait till it respawns, so it's not there right now.
Oh, Mr. Grapple. Yeah, that grenade.
You got him?
Yeah.
Woo! Sweaty. Are they still coming?
A lot of needs. I'm getting assists like crazy.
Up top.
Do it.
Wait. You underneath?
Oh!
Satisfied like a 3-round burst.
He must have been so low. He muted me.
Yeah.
Don't take my shotgun.
I barely touched him and he was dead.
Did you get that kill?
To the left. Oh!
That would have been clutch.
Yeah.
Funny, that thing on the vertical?
You like it?
Mm-hmm. You can't zoom it though. That's what's weird.
Enemy team nearing victory.
Oh, we're not that far behind.
Incoming.
Got him?
Yeah.
You know when I die a lot? Is trying to get a gun. I'm just trying to walk towards the guns.
Power items upper ground.
Should be on the ground in here, though. Right?
after you.
Oh, he's so low. Get him. Yeah.
Wasn't there two? Or did you get the other one?
I think he got the other one. Man.
Woo!
Not getting it, dude. Not getting it. Assist master here. That's all. Oh, it's about that.
Okay. Common VS.
We got a kill.
Nice. So that guy should be one shot. Nice. The bubble, dude. Dude, we were barely
gun at?
losing.
Yours This guy was the game on.
Come on. Don't zoom me out. I don't think so. I think that's just how it is.
Over here. Grenades everywhere. We need to kill.
Enemy got a multi-kill.
What's
Oh
that?
no, they just took 3 of us out.
Oh!
No way.
I went in there trying to do some cleanups and I died.
Was there like 2 guys on that team that were really good? No, they were all pretty good. I was the loser. Still got the tester running around trying to get guns. You like this guy's
Alpha
axe?
blood.
So sketchy.
Yeah.
Oh my
Pretty cool though.
goodness. He builds a bunch of like crazy axes.
Oh, I did see that one, yeah.
It's gonna be take a lot of oomph to get that through. Man. So efficient.
Is it more efficient though if you're
Is it gonna get
using
great
more
on-
energy?
You want some?
Sure.
How many?
You bringing it down? You bringing it down?
Yeah.
I should have this up so I can see the chat.
Well, you've been hitting this stuff hard, man. Wait, is there a new bag somewhere?
I was gonna say I haven't touched it at all.
How did you use all that up? We need a bunch.
What does alpha blood mean, Brian? Alright. Starting.
Lay 'em on. No mercy.
Well, look at you moving. You got some drift going on, man.
Yeah, I think I have my like dead zone turned down
It's pretty funny actually.
Another one down.
Just like creeping along.
Oh wow. That's a good start.
I did stay beside you for a while.
Dude, I fell off the map.
Oh wow.
Is this Fiesta?
I just got skewered. No, this is regular Slayer.
Those are sword.
It's regular Slayer.
We've lost a teammate.
I hate this map. Oh no! I don't like maps where you can fall to your death.
That's not bad. We need help, bro. I think we need to run together.
Huh? Yeah. You know what I found out is really satisfying about Apex? Who are you
What?
shooting at?
Oh, he died.
The damage indicator.
Yes.
There's another one coming up here. Behind you, behind you. Oh, it's you. Oh, sorry, I thought you were facing the other way. Was I very helpful there?
I'm so confused.
Alright,
I'm seeing it, I'm like, what?
I'm coming close to you.
Jeez. I'm gonna get pointed.
Yeah, these are the ones I like.
Active camo inbound.
Spray and play. This is
Oh!
this is the R9.
Come around the corner.
Or the car. There's more like a car. This one.
Where was he? I was like, I need to swipe. I'm about to die. Yeah, down. Left or outer Z? What? Can I set this to restore defaults? Alright. Look, no dead zone.
That felt good.
So it's like a plasma VR?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Skewer available.
Wow, there's two right in there.
Like now my other gun is like this. Alright. Back. 1 kill, 4 deaths.
Oh, only 4? I have more than that.
Only 1 kill.
Nice, nice. That wasn't bad. That was you.
I'm just dying here.
Oh yeah, do we need to shoot this? Ooh, sword wielder! Yes, dude. Oh! Grenades do so little.
Power item
They,
on the
but if they're close to you, they kill you. Like, they do so much if they're right on. There's no range, I think. Why didn't you pick that up?
I tried, I didn't realize I had to grapple.
Right now, one of that. Dude, an angel. He must be kill leader. Is that what that skull means?
No, that's like a thing that you can unlock. Like, it does things when it kills
Oh, means
people.
you're a nerd.
That was a good kill.
Gotta get used to these new settings.
Oh,
It's doing good over there. This gun's useless at this range.
pistols.
50. Give me a break. Coming across here.
That's crazy.
Just waiting for those people to come at me.
Ooh, triple kill? Get him! Right to the right! 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 He jumped
Where
up.
is he?
Must have jumped up. Or he's dead. Your teammate was down.
So confused. Oh, he had a sword too. I didn't even get a kill there. I need to raise my field of view, I think.
You know what
See
stock
nothing.
is? 78.
They're different in different games, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, you okay?
Huh?
Something weird noise from your area.
A chair.
We're quite short. Come down the ramp. And you had that sword for a while.
I need his camo.
I wonder if Your whole sword goes invisible. Use it.
This is the worst nightmare. Okay. Alright.
Oh my
hearing
goodness,
your
this guy
audio.
skewered me at nothing.
Nice.
Had no
I'm
distance.
just like time to have on this thing yet. Okay. Oh, I'm back.
Enemy shields down.
I want to kill you. Run.
Victory.
I can't even get to the team. Kill him. Almost died. I don't even know who shot at me. That's so bad.
Dang it.
Lost the teammate.
Get him! Nice.
Oh, my word.
Yes! Oh!
Did you hear me clicking? Go, 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 go! No. I need a shotgun bolt.
Is there anyone left over here?
Power items available.
Bodies littering the floor.
There's a lot of guys over here. Oh, baby.
Almost walked off the map.
There they are. They're running around the left side. Oh, there he is. He's got a sword. Come on, he's so low.
They knew I was coming around.
Victory.
Nice!
Good.
Boom!
Good. Salute. Green juice. How's everybody watching?
I don't know. No chaser.
That's rough.
Was there one more?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. BR? Or I mean,
Let's see how many. Third one I did. Oh my goodness, that's so high. Although, look, I didn't die that much. Died very little. No, those are assists. 9 deaths. Okay.
you weren't the worst one
I was the worst.
on our team.
You're right. When you get that many kills, you die that much.
Yeah, the KDR I feel like is the most important. How much are you helping your team versus helping the other team?
Yeah. Apparently, I'm really.
This or Tactical Slayer? Do you like Tactical Slayer? I forgot.
That's on No Shields.
Right, I know right after now. This again.
I feel like this is better practice. You get a little more chance. Just gotta work on it. I just set all my settings back to default.
Oh, right.
Did you change anything?
I don't think so. What are you doing?
You change your settings.
These are your settings. Hmm? Don't do a custom game. Movement assisted steering. Set whether the joystick will help steer wheel vehicles. Now you did it.
Slayer.
Oh, I do like this one. Oh, with BRs though. There's bad. Just bad.
You're not Team BR, are you? You're not Team BRs.
It's a Slayer BR-75 loadouts. I'm so in the habit of switching to a secondary weapon.
You're just used to like shoot melee. Okay.
Or switch to pistol and finish him.
I've never even shoot his pistol a single time.
Really? It's so good.
I just kill him every time with the first clip.
Let's be the best little player we can be.
Ooh, what a nade. What a nade. Oh my gosh.
Coming in, come in. He's cracked behind you. Just kill him.
Get excited, Ryan.
Skewer's in friendly hands.
See, the problem is that gun isn't even on this map. The gun I like. So I can't use it at all. It's not like I can pick it up somewhere. It's not even on here. Oh, what do you have, the skewer? Is that the power weapon?
Your audio definitely messed with me too. Like, whoa, somebody's near me. I don't know.
I can hear yours though.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Not as good as you're saying it's
Shields down.
Got ammo. Give me a break.
Oh no. Oh! Saw him on the. Took the shot, he's there. Oh, we have 2 viewers. Dude.
Give it to me. There's it not even moving yet.
Overshield available.
Oh,
Take cover.
I turned so slow. That's one thing I miss about PC. A mouse you can turn so quick.
Right.
Close to teammates.
Is he right down here?
Close.
I don't think I got a kill yet. I cannot. What? How did we...
Inbound.
Thank you.
Whoa!
Available.
I want you to use your radar.
Skewer.
Oh, he's a skewer. That makes sense.
If I could take a weapon, I could have won that battle.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Did you pick up one? Get that giant machine.
To get into a battle before I pick up a second weapon.
Repulsor acquired.
Oh, here's a second. Shotgun.
Oh boy.
Inbound.
Ah, come on. Yeah, to the left.
God, it's perfect. My aim's not good, but I can time
Don't
my
you-
crossover of. Ready?
But you didn't even get him.
He's already dead.
Right. That's carnage. How the overshield guys sucked.
2 kills. Now we're talking.
Lost it. They're close.
Oh, we did. Yes. Knew I could do those shots.
Crack right there.
What does
Nice.
that do?
It's like a melee, but it hits him really far back.
Oh, he did that to me last time. That's very awful. There's a gun I don't have to aim. Perfect. Now we're talking.
You knew exactly where I was. I thought I was hidden, but I must have been able to see it. Yes. And it reloads quick. Was it Hustle?
They're all over there.
How'd you get the assist there?
Beaming them in
So
the
apparently there's a way
face.
to change controller bindings on Steam.
Enemy shields down.
That you can make it like tap and hold. Like rather than just tap it, like you can set the button A to like press repeat
For what though?
for like spamming buttons, like capture things and stuff like that.
Oh.
Or that like zip line launch that people do.
Down.
However they do that.
I can see that shit.
Keep it up.
Work Ryan.
What did?
I shot him in the face and I meleeed him.
Oh yeah.
Even when you're not close though.
Nice. He swooped in and grabbed all that. Oh, dude, it's tied up.
Overshield
Every
inbound.
time. You're doing Captain Jeremy.
Right by the OS. Yeah, right behind the other side of that pillar. Oh yeah, dude. Hoo! Hoorah! U.S. Marine Corps.
5 kills.
Challenge 15-15. Not helpful to the team at all.
You're a distraction.
Oh, nice. Epic vehicle coding?
Oh my KDA. -1. Isn't there? Our one teammate was
Oh,
really
oh,
good.
yeah.
It was really good.
I got us. I'm like, how did he go positive at risk? Because I got us some assists. Some assists.
And Captain, that guy was bad.
Captain John Aria. John Aria?
John Area.
Yeah. John Aria. Sounds like gonorrhea, kind of, right?
That's the joke.
Super Nintendo.
Alrighty, 3 more, Ryan.
Alright, 3 more.
Let's get the party started.
Turn this thing off.
Crikey.
Alright. You can just leave that plugged in because we'll play more, right?
There we are. I guess it depends how fast we do it or stream it. Right?
Right. What are we on the rush back to?
Boobs.
Drinking. We're still streaming.
Boobs and drinks. There's more of that there. How much ice here? That's not-
In this house? Or
Did you rinse your mouth out yet?
no? Oh, there. Now you can hear us. Now you can hear us.
I don't remember.
I guess you said something about Alpha Blood.
That's warm.
Yeah, no.
Let's finish this movie,
I
Ryan.
did swish it around. All right. I should have saved that probably. That's kind of scary. I don't want to have to redo this.
I know. There's nothing like finishing recording an unboxing video and then having to repack the item because your audio wasn't working.
So this would be 90. So what do we have? 92 to 95 is what we did so far.
Yeah.
92, 93, 95. Yeah, doesn't make any sense. 95 minus 92 is 3, but we did 4 episodes. That doesn't make any sense. All right.
Yeah. It's like how a 1-year-old has been alive for 2 years. You know?
Right before they turn 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're in their second year of life when they turn. They're starting their second year of life when they turn 1.
Mm. Right. Exactly.
It's because of 0. We count 0.
Right. I wonder if you know. It's a short skirt.
Wow.
Hey, yo, Sean. Yo, Sean. Hey, check this out, man. This dude over here want to race the new DK. Heard he's been beating everybody around Asia, too.
Not denied, Twinkie.
Said he knew Han. Said Han was family.
Family. Family. Family. You ready? Welcome to Granny Shift, and I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And this is minute 96 of the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. Third to last minute of the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Third to last. That
Third
means
to
there's
last.
3. I'm trying to want. Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, so the Tokyo Drift music started playing last minute,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes a lot of sense now because they're literally trying to take us back to that garage car scene where
Right.
it first played early on in the movie, because that's exactly where we are now, except 3 weeks or possibly 3 years later. We're not really sure.
Just don't know.
But it's a car show. We
Yeah.
get a, what is that, RX-8 with some Lambo doors on it.
Girl in her nightie is feeling it up.
Yeah, I mean, the girls are dressed to the ones,
Yeah, like the 9s is like the best you can dress.
like a nice gown.
right, they're dressed.
These girls have like strips of cloth.
Yes. Like, I didn't mean to pause it there.
We got a nice SR20 engine here with a big top mount turbo on it.
Look how everything's
looking.
matchy. With the blue
Yeah,
lights
yeah.
underneath and the...
I like, they also put on that engine, you can see they put a little shock absorber, like, because the engine has to move, but it's to like stabilize it, I guess.
Oh, really?
So there's like a shock, so it can't like shake too fast.
Oh.
But most people just put like
Engine
solid
mounts?
engine mounts in. But it's cool looking because you can put a blue and chrome one in. It's a bunch
But-
of cool cars,
yeah.
caged cars, and
It's like we've seen this before.
yeah, twink stealing shoes.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a weird scene. A bunch of girls trying to hand him money.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Girl's got her underwear sticking out.
Yeah, she don't care none.
Her leg
This
is
girl's
propped up.
got-
Oh, she's trying to get a deal.
Most of her upper body out.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to get deals.
Yeah, like he just has like... He's holding shoes, and then he's got like a handful of cash.
Why are these women trying to buy men's shoes?
He must have like really good deals. Or you think they just think he's cute?
No.
Like, oh, is my from Twink? He's so cute.
No, I think they want, they're shoe fanatics.
If I show him my underwear, he'll give me a better deal.
Yeah, I would.
Would you?
If she showed me her underwear?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I like underwear. If she didn't have underwear on, man, no deal.
Ew, that's
Go away.
disgusting. Hygiene, right?
Yeah.
So we get lots of like up closes of cars. It would be so fun to
Too.
be at this get together.
Warm.
Ezra Brooks.
Brooks is tough.
Is
It's
it?
tough.
Just swish it around. It's like mouthwash.
Yeah.
Look
It
at that
is like
skirt.
mouthwash.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Pearl Jam.
It's crazy.
I mean, from top to bottom, the skirt is what'd you say, 10 inches?
Yeah.
It's good. Asians have small butts. Oh, look at this car. This is
Yeah.
a cool S13 coupe here. Rockstar Energy. This looks like a pro drift car or something.
It does.
Cool livery on it. and you know,
It'd be
that's all I
interesting
have
to see if
say.
there's Easter eggs that we don't know about in this. About like, oh, this is so and so's car. This is so and so's car.
Oh, right.
Right?
Yeah, like famous
Like we
people
don't
or
know the
popular
drift
cars.
well enough. But
Do you think
all
it was like in the U.S. where they're like, all right, we need a bunch of, like, literally for the second movie where they had all those cars come out of the garage? Was that the second movie?
yeah.
Yeah, they just called a bunch of tuners and had people sign up, and you could bring your car and have it in the movie. Because there's a bunch. I've seen a bunch.
Did we confirm that?
I've seen people post about that on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
where they're like, my car's in the movie here, and yeah.
All right. So then we see Sean hanging out with Neela and DK or
She's
DK.
dressed rather normally and has pretty normal hair.
Yeah. It's because she's a main character.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Twink is coming up saying, "Yo, Sean, yo, Sean, yo, Sean." And Sean is happy to see him. Look at how happy he is. You see him this happy the whole
he just
movie?
has joy. You can see the joy in his
Yeah,
eyes.
and Neela's happy. They're all smiling. Like, yay,
Fresh haircut.
Takashi's in the hospital.
How long do you think he's been dead for?
He's not dead.
Han.
Oh, Han. Oh,
Oh, true. True. Okay.
I didn't even mean
Han's
that, but
car accident. How long ago?
6 months.
6 months. So they
Yeah.
fixed the Mustang back up and it's at the car show again? Do you think they were like, okay, well, there's a dent on the side of this Mustang. Time to build an entire new car. Right?
Yeah, that's how it works. No, I don't know. Maybe it's like one of those things where we built the Mustang just for this occasion. It served its purpose.
Retire it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it back to my dad in the same state we took it.
Here you go, Dad.
How would you feel about like if you had a years long project and you gave it to your son?
Your son
Or-
shows up from America as a troublemaker, gets into a bunch of trouble. You donate your car to him and he wrecks it.
Yeah.
I'd have a problem with that.
And he finishes your like build. Like there's something so satisfying.
Rushes
like I
it, too.
did this.
You're
You know?
taking your time.
Right.
And he rushes it and throws all these like Japanese parts on it.
Right. And it's like a
Japanese.
hobby for him, and it's a stress reliever. Probably he goes out there and he works on it, and
I don't like
now
those
he doesn't
type-
have that
like
anymore.
those projects for me need to happen pretty quickly, and I need to like see, like
you need that quick gratification.
I did a lot of work to my drift car, but I was able to drive it the whole time.
Right.
I had a lot of friends that built a drift car and it never made it to a drift event because it was like it's hard to have motivation to work on something you can't drive. Like I could like install suspension in a weekend and then drive it the next week and be
Right.
like, oh, it feels different, you know.
Right,
Instead of
right.
people built like full on race cars out of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I just did like one mod at a time. I feel like it was a much better way to do it.
What about Stauffer? Did he finish his yet?
The
The-
hot rod.
Yeah, like a rat. Like he's got a
Oh, the
pickup.
Skyline.
Is it a pickup?
He
No, what-
sold his Skyline. Yeah, he's a pickup rat rod. He did finish it and was driving it around. He had like Ocean City, Maryland and stuff.
Oh,
I
okay.
think he took it apart again to put a different engine or something.
Mm.
I don't know. That thing's pretty wild.
Okay, so Twink has some news.
Oh, yes.
So Sean hasn't been on the scene long enough as the new DK to not be called the new DK anymore.
Okay, true.
So that does give us a little bit of time.
Okay. So I'd say 3 weeks.
Yeah, he said this
So-
dude over here says he wants to race the new DK.
Oh.
Almost like
And-
almost like he raced the old DK.
Okay, interesting. Or he knows there's a DK and he knows there's a new one.
Right.
And he said, heard he's been beating everyone around Asia, too. All right. Well, keep going here.
This is so annoying.
I got things to say about this. He says, not tonight, Twinkie. Do you think he likes being called Twinkie?
I think so. It's his nick.
I think
It's his
people
name.
call him Twink.
That's because that's short for Twinkie.
Okay. And then he said he knew Han. Okay, so we know this is Dominic Toretto. It's the only part of the movie I
we
remembered.
do. We know it.
We know that.
But the first time we saw this, we didn't.
After
know that.
hearing this, I'm sure they had the whole series written out, at least somewhat ahead of time. Oh, wait, there's one more line that would supports my theory here.
Yeah.
So Sean slowly turns. After hearing him says he knows Han, Sean's like, oh, slowly turns. And then Twink said Han was family. No, Sean's like, oh, man, I got to race him. All right, so
I think he's just interested to know, like, who was this guy that knew Han was family?
it would not make sense, though, to randomly have Dom show up, say Han was family, and that that he's been racing around Asia, and what was the other thing?
Yeah, I think you just like they're trying to connect the movies now. They're just trying to connect the movies. I don't think they were
they
planning.
were setting up the next movie.
You
Like,
think so?
yeah, but how else would say Han was family? That requires like a story.
Yeah.
How would him and Han have known each other? But it makes perfect sense for what happened.
Right. Right.
Did they do anything in Asia where he would have been racing around? Probably, right? They're all over the world.
Yeah, I think that he was looking for Han's connections in Asia. So he's like been stopping all over Asia,
Racing
trying to
people.
find who knows Han.
So I think they probably had an idea that they might have another movie down the road, and they might need to link it. So they're like, we'll put this in here so we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is the first one that Justin Lin directed. And then he directed them all up to 8 or 9. I forget which was the last one he did. I think 8 was the last one he did. But
Okay.
he's not doing them anymore. So it would make sense he keeps them all together. It's good to have the same director.
It would be curious to know how much they write out, though,
Yeah.
and plan. And I wonder how often they put things in, like, movies and shows in case, and then they don't end up using it.
Right,
like,
right.
Just so they can refer back. It always blows my mind when they refer back to old shows, and you're like, oh, my word, they knew this 5 years ago they were going to make this movie today?
Yeah. I think they just do a lot of those things like, well, we could leave this open and do this, or we could connect it here, or we could just not do anything with that and see are people really going to like Han or not? And if they do, then we'll make more about him, and I don't know.
True. All
But
right.
that's the end of minute 96.
Yeah, let's finish this movie up. We got 2 more minutes.
All right.
So keep listening, folks.
Yes, and don't forget to join our Patreon for awesome benefits. Join our Discord for giveaways.
And announcements.
And if you like the show, leave a 5-star review. Doesn't take much time.
And if you join our Patreon, you come to our movie night coming up here very shortly.
Yeah.
It's going to be a blast. We're going to watch this movie start to finish.
Yeah, and we don't have to commentate on every little thing.
Thank goodness.
It'll be nice. Thanks for listening. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And always remember,
Winning's winning. Is it funny how you edit audio enough you can recognize certain word? Like,
Yeah.
I notice when I'm editing audio now, I'm like, oh, that's an I can cut that
Oh,
out. Like
yeah.
that kind of stuff.
don't cut ums out anymore. Uh-oh. Yes, she said yes. Mommy said yes.
Now it's the end. Is that a Supra? Oh, man.
Nice ride.
I won it from my friend Han a few years ago.
I didn't know he was into American muscle.
He was when he was rolling with me.
You know this ain't no 10-second race.
I got nothing but time.
Man, don't you just want to finish it?
I know. Welcome to Granny Shifting. I'm Ryan,
And I'm Jason.
and this is minute 97 of the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. And we're going to do a speed minute so we can rush to the end of the movie.
Oh,
No,
really?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was just say this is the first time we've had like audio for a while, like a
Dialogue.
conversation.
Right, right.
Yeah, dialogue.
Yeah,
So
like meaningful dialogue.
it starts though with Sean. He's trying to decide if he should race this new guy that showed up, and he looks over at Neela and his new social director, and she nods like, "Go ahead, you're allowed." And he's like, "Okay," and
Perfect.
smiles. He's like, "Yes, I can race." Right? I got permission from the woman.
It's like he races so often that like his girl's okay. No race. We'll go tonight, but no racing, please. Just like
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
just hang out.
You're allowed to go, but you're not allowed to race.
Right,
somebody.
right, right.
Because it is like Sean. this is a big change. When's the last time he's been like, nah, I'm not interested in racing? Somebody's like
Right.
challenging him to a race, and he's like,
He just wants to chill.
I'm done. I
Yeah.
retired. I'm the DK.
It's like
you
when
know?
I play like video games 3 or 4 nights in a row, and then Mel's like, okay, no video games, tonight, let's just hang out. And then I'm like, hey, Jason's on. I mean, should I
She's
play?
like, he's on every night.
No. A lot of times, like, I don't play video games every night anymore. That's
Yeah.
why I play in the morning.
Perfect. Right when I'm sleeping. Because I stayed up late playing.
Gotta change your routine.
Yeah.
It's healthy to get up at 4:30 and play video games.
Is it?
Could be.
All right. I thought this was a speed minute, Ryan.
All right. So he decides he's gonna race the new guy.
So he's like, yeah, all right,
And
let's
we're-
race.
Let's race.
So we get a shot. His car pulling up. 4 girls in like lined up in high heels, 2x2, go walking by, which is kind of strange.
Mm.
But he's in a new car.
Yeah.
What
Nope.
is that? S2000. Okay.
We get a slow reveal of the car he's about to race.
It's a Dodge, and I have no idea.
Charger.
It's a Charger.
Yeah.
Is this? Well, okay. I guess he explains what it is.
It's like
here.
Dom's thing. He
Yeah,
drives
but it's got
Chargers.
big wheels on it. It's like a light blue gray.
Did he bring this from America?
He shipped it here so he could. That is not a good drift car.
It would be horrible.
It has crazy wide wheels in the back.
But he's been winning all over Asia with this.
Yeah.
It's so funny because
Okay.
this would have been the perfect time to bring back the RX-7.
I wish I knew more about this movie.
You mean
Series.
the franchise?
Yes, because as Sean's pulling up, they're playing like a music which is very like Latin sounding.
Right. Like from Los Angeles. So he's from Los
Is it?
Angeles.
Okay. I was thinking more like
Well,
maybe Cuba.
So Dominic Toretto. Well, yeah, where do they meet? So in Fast 5 is when they meet? Or 6? I forget.
Maybe we should mention what else he says. Because
Okay,
that's sort
so
of important.
yes, it switches from like the Japanese music to the Latin music,
Yeah.
which is what you were talking about. I just think that's like Toretto's thing. Toretto is a very like Latin. Spanish, Hispanic sounding name. He obviously is into family, which is a very like tradition in the Hispanic culture,
Mm-hmm.
and he likes to say familia and salute and drink Coronas and like.
That's true. He is in that Central American culture.
Did you ever see a picture of him as a child?
No. When he had hair?
As like, there's like pictures of him as like a 10-year-old.
Okay.
Uh,
Ryan's going to look this up right now. If you're watching a live stream, he's going to hold it up to the camera so you guys can see too. Right, Ryan?
Yes. His name is Mark Sinclair.
Okay. And he writes music. It's not very good, but he does write music.
I forgot about his music. Okay, I'm
Yes,
getting
how
pictures
could you?
of his child.
Oh, you got a kid now.
Yeah. His kid
Say
is
young. Just say Mark
Vin
Sinclair young.
Diesel as a child.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at this guy.
He looks African American. Is that what black? He looks black.
Yeah, he's like
He's got like tight curls,
This is-
brown
this
hair.
is his kid, who's in
No
Fast 8
way.
as his kid,
That's crazy.
or no, as young him. That's what it is, as young him.
As the like, is that the kid? They're like,
They do a flashback.
just watch out. We'll
No.
protect you when they come for you. Like what?
No,
Don't
he
tell your
plays.
kid that.
He plays young Toretto, young Dominic Toretto. But anyways,
Okay.
so I feel like he's whiter now than when he was a kid, like lighter toned.
Well,
So
and he
you
doesn't
don't-
have his hair.
You don't get that Hispanic feel from him as much
Okay,
as when he was young.
This is hilarious. In Cancun, I cannot tell you how many Toretto wannabes there were.
Oh, really?
It's like every dude that shaved his head decided he had to put aviators on. Like, and just had that look, you know, like
Yeah.
the
Does-
Toretto aviator bald head look. Like the kind I'm like, oh my word. So I was just calling them all Toretto. They're like, oh. One guy was like, oh, my friends back home say that too. I'm like, oh, really? That's funny. Anyway.
All right, let's see what the Latin population is in Los Angeles. The Hispanic population in Los Angeles County in the 2020 census was 48%. So almost 50%
That's
of
crazy.
Los Angeles is Latin,
Yeah. And then if you figure the
Latino.
other races,
Latino.
whites are not a majority there at all.
Probably not,
Interesting.
because they
I
can't
would
be
fit
the other
in well.
52%.
Okay.
Anyways, so I think it's a mix of all those things is why the music starts playing.
All right.
But this is the first time we see
Oh,
Toretto since,
and Sean's new car.
yeah.
Sean
'Cause
has
we
a
don't see Toretto in the previous movie. We haven't seen him since he ran away from the
right,
cops
right.
in the first movie.
It's like, how much do you think they had to pay him to get him to show up in this? Like, it's smart. Like, they had nothing, no characters at all. And then it was a good thing. At the end, you're like, oh, my word.
Right,
I remember
right.
that, being like, what? Anyhow, Sean's driving a beautiful S15. Do you think this is Mona Lisa brought back? It is way better looking than Mona Lisa, though. It is like a charcoal gray with silver graphics, carbon fiber hood, chrome wheels. Beautiful car.
Yeah.
So it must have had some time to build a car. Although
Yeah.
they don't need much time to build a car.
Yeah, I was going to say that's like a week maybe. Bride seats, they look horrible.
Maybe he got
I
all
would
of
hate to
Han's
sit in
car.
those. Look at how, like, it's just thin foam. So uncomfortable. That's what you get them for, right? The comfort. Did
That's
you have
right.
bride seats?
Yes, I did. And
Did you enjoy them?
I'm trying to think. Shannon had solid ones like that, buckets. I had reclining brides.
Mm.
Yeah, they're fine. They were fine.
All
So
right.
Sean says, nice ride to Dom. And he says, I won it from our friend Han a few years ago. Now, does that make sense at all?
I can't remember it well enough, honestly. I can't. So the next movie is in Mexico. Han is not in that one. It's Fast 5 that I think we see Han for the first time, and they are in Cuba,
And that's
I
like
believe.
going to be 3 years from now when we get to that.
It takes us a year to do a movie, right?
A little
No,
over a
2
year.
years.
Yeah,
No, 1
year
year.
and a
'cause we
half.
do 2.
But the movies are getting longer.
Yes, they do get longer. Yep. Yeah, I can't remember him winning this car. So,
So he says, I didn't know Han was into American Muscle. And Dom says, when he was rolling with me.
he was.
So,
But I don't remember Han driving any American Muscle either. He was like the one that drove the
I don't remember.
I forget. Maybe I
I don't
don't. Maybe he
remember.
did.
But yeah, Sean says, you know, this ain't no 10-second race.
Right, because obviously he has a 10-second car there. I mean, a drag car, straight line car.
Yeah. And Dom says, I ain't got nothing but time. And I can't help but think how young Dom looks here.
Yeah, do you remember what he looks like in the first movie?
Younger than this?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm looking like, man, he looks young. But
The Fast.
it's all the 50-year-old Dominic
Yeah.
Toretto's I saw at the pool 3 weeks ago.
Well, even what he looks like now, he looks kind of haggard.
Haggard.
Let's see here. Where's a good picture of him?
Man, I wonder how old he was.
Like, he looks skinny there compared to even in this shot.
Yeah.
I mean, we thought he was big back then.
Yeah.
But look at him. I think he was 30 when it came out.
Crazy.
Anyways, that's the end of minute. What is it? 97.
97. So we have.
we have 42 seconds left.
Is
I
that what
think
it is? Okay.
the last
So
4
we're gonna-
seconds aren't even.
There's got to be credits too. Or
No,
something.
I cut it off before the credits.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna finish this up in the next episode, and then, without hesitation, are we taking a week off?
We could. Is there a reason to?
I don't know. Build some suspense.
There's nothing in between. We got to find out. The Los Bandoleros comes in here somewhere. I forget where, but that's another short film.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right.
I think
One
we'll
more
jump
episode.
right in. Maybe we'll take an episode or two break. But anyways,
Okay. Sounds good.
stay tuned for next episode where we finish the movie.
Woohoo!
Thanks for listening. I'm Ryan,
And I'm Jason.
and always remember.
Winning's winning. I can get some water.
Your stomach's burning. How did that pina colada rum bang make you feel? Oh. Yeah. But you still needed the kratom, huh? Still needed the kratom, though. Really? What's a decent hour? Yeah, in my mind, if I go to bed before 10, then I'm waking up before 5.
I was so asleep. She said I sat there on the side of the bed for 5 minutes. I just was like, I couldn't figure out what was real, and like, she's like telling me stuff, and I was just staring at her. I was like, what? Like she's trying to tell me I need to go over to India, and I couldn't understand her.
Yeah.
And I was just like, because I had a dream too that was confusing me.
Mm.
I just sat there like, I need a minute. Like I can't figure out like what's. It was so strange. I was so asleep. It took me a while to come out of it. Then I dealt with Indy. And then Indy had like an earache in the middle of the night.
Oh, that's always fun.
So she ended up sleeping in our bed, and I went down and fell asleep on the couch. And then at 7 in the morning, I was like, "Oh my goodness, the kids have to go to bed soon. We're gonna go to school soon." And I was like,
Yeah.
I cannot get out. I don't know. It was awful. But I was like, I slept so good, like so deep, like I didn't wake up or anything. I don't know. It's weird. Then last night I felt like I slept so good, but it still was hard to get out of bed. But I did not nap today. Can you believe that? I didn't even take a nap today. All right, last minute. Here we go,
so
guys.
Bad for you.
We're gonna play some Fortnite.
Are we?
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
You ready, kid?
This makes me so angry.
Ready.
Oh. That's it.
Rock, 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 rock.
I thought he did a wheelie there. Honestly, I thought he did a wheelie. And I was going to be really upset about it.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were going to be upset about. But I'll tell you what I'm upset about. We'll talk about it. Let's go.
All right, let's talk about it. Welcome to the potentially award-winning podcast featuring comedians
Jason
and Ryan. And this is minute
granny shifting. The minute 38. The last and
the
final
minute.
It's not even minute 38. It's
No.
minute
an hour and 38.
1 hour 38. But it's minute 97 point. Okay.
It's only half a minute. It's
Yeah, because you get 20 seconds of film, and then you get a disclaimer.
right.
We'll get to that.
Professionals.
I said we'll get to it.
Oh, sorry.
Jumping ahead here.
Spoiler alert.
So if you're just joining our podcast for the first time today, please go back and listen to the previous 400 episodes we've released.
Yeah, you can find them all on anchor.fm.
How many do you think it's been?
Granny Shift
90. It's probably about 300.
Yeah, it should be.
Right around 300 episodes.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And at 1,000 episodes, we're giving away a huge prize. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
But for now, we are going to finish this movie.
Yes, let's do it. All right.
Let's go.
So,
Sean and Dom are looking deep into each other's eyes because now they're friends because they're both friends with Han.
yeah.
This has a very different vibe than Sean's race with the DK.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Dom has nothing to prove, honestly. I feel
but
like
why is
he's
he
not
here?
there. I honestly think he's trying to find people that knew Han.
Why does he want to race him? Though? Couldn't he just show up?
Yeah, but he's got to they got to bond over something. Even if he loses, he's like, that was fun, right?
He wants to race the DK. I don't
It's
even
funny
know.
because
we don't even know who wins.
We
They don't this race does not finish.
they
It
come
starts.
back to the end. They come back to the where this race ends
Really?
later in the series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll get there in a few years.
Yeah.
Okay. So Dom says, "You ready, kid?" So that's pretty bold to be oh, you're younger than me
Kid,
by
yeah.
3 years, and you're the DK, showing a little disrespect.
Yeah.
And because he doesn't know who Dom is, we do. We're oh, it's Dom, but he's who's this guy that showed up in a muscle car?
To a drift race, that muscle car couldn't fit up the exit ramp straight. I mean, not the exit ramp. The the thing
could
at
barely
the end.
turn up anyway.
Yeah.
The spiral. So
Yeah.
we have to assume Sean was in Japan for more than 3 weeks. That he's built this much of a bond to Han. That he's wait,
Right.
somebody knew Han.
Right.
That's something you do with somebody you were best friends with for years.
Right.
Not yo, I met this guy in Japan for 3 weeks, and then he died, and he knew him. Oh, he knew him.
Right.
Okay, I'll race him. Even though I
Right.
promised my girlfriend I wouldn't race him. Right? Anyway.
Oh, Neela. But now Neela's in it. She's like, okay.
So this is the part of the minute where Ryan says, "This makes me so mad."
Yeah, but I said that thinking of something that didn't happen. In my brain, Dom does a wheelie,
But he doesn't.
but he doesn't.
But I thought you were going to point out how Neela is starting the race as the flag girl who holds her hand up or throws a bra or whatever,
Right.
and she's standing between the cars, which are barely 20 inches apart.
Yeah, she's going to get... Luckily, see, what they had to do was take Dom's mirror off of the passenger side
Yeah,
so that they could, she could fit
Literally.
through.
And both cars now start the race by doing a burnout. Just a standing burnout.
Oh, really?
Yes, both of them just start smoking
I
the
thought they were
tires.
I thought they were just on the gas.
No, they start smoking the tires. Keep playing.
So
people are
they're
cheering.
chanting, "Come on, Sean."
But if your tires are smoking and you have 20 inches between your car, the back ends of your
Oh,
car
you're right.
is going to start shifting. And now
Right.
you have your girlfriend in between you. When you take off, there's a good chance if there's any slope, one of you is going to slip a little bit. But you'll see here in a
Pincher.
second. Oh, this part's weird. So
Look at these piercings.
she
What
says,
is piercing?
"Ready," and points over to this girl who's "Ready" on the sidelines.
No, she just points, and the girl says, "Ready."
Okay.
And
then
she points to another girl. She says, "Seta."
Well, this girl has
I think they're just
ridiculous
bejeweled.
outfit, and she has little gems stuck to her temple
Yeah,
and her belly button.
so cool.
Set, but she says "set" in Japanese.
Or something. She's like, "Seta." Like
Oh,
that's-
Spanish. And then Neela says, "Oh, we see a deep look into
Oh, see,
Dom's
his
eyes."
tires aren't spinning.
Oh,
But you're right. That what's his names were.
Dom's just revving it so hard. There's flames and black smoke shooting out his exhaust.
Yeah, his
Are
tires
you sure
are
they
spinning.
don't start spinning here?
No.
they're not.
So why does
Neela yells
Sean
go, and now look, the cars are 6 foot
so far
apart.
apart? Yeah.
She's wearing snow boots.
Yeah, she looks like Mrs. Claus right now.
It's literally a Mrs. Claus outfit. She's got a red dress with a gold belt and black around her. Yeah, Mrs. Claus.
Absolutely no way the Charger wins this race.
And
he doesn't get the
Not
whole
only,
shot.
yes, the S15 beat him off the line. If he was smoking his tires, you start out so slowly when
Right.
you're burning out.
Yeah.
All right, so now the screen goes black, and that was 30 seconds in, and now we get a disclaimer. Do you want to read this for us, Ryan?
The motor vehicle action sequences depicted in this film are dangerous. All stunts were performed in controlled environments with professionally trained stunt crews on closed roads. No attempts should be made to duplicate any action, driving, or carplay scenes herein portrayed.
Can you speed that up to double time and reduce the decibels by 20?
The motor vehicle action in the sequence depicted in this film are dangerous.
No, I mean actually do that. when you go to-
afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, afterwards.
You don't have to, we don't want to hear it again. Okay, that's it.
That's it for the
The
movie.
movie's over.
This is the one everyone's psyched to go out to their 94 inch Jaguars and dude, let's go. And then,
So what we're gonna do? I drove a minivan. You want to go out for a spin?
no.
Okay. Too
Sorry,
bad.
I'm old.
Too bad.
I'm old and
You're
boring.
going for a ride with me, Ryan.
Oh, really?
Better bring your suitcase too. What was your favorite part of the movie? I feel like we hated on this movie pretty hard halfway through.
We did.
started Really...
I love a montage. I like when he's learning to drift. You know, where like that's probably my favorite part of the movie.
In the Evo, when he's like in the fishing pier.
Ship, yeah.
Yeah.
I love a good like learning a new skill montage where it's like they keep messing up and then they start to get a hang of it, and I don't know.
Yeah, like him drifting the Mustang at the end too, like where he was like it was kind of terrible, and then he starts getting better.
Yeah, not that quite as much because I didn't like that car.
You hated that the car was so nice so quickly.
I just
You didn't like the car
because
it was
what
so
they
good.
decided to do with that. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But I like the first one, and then like you see him start to win races, and he beats Morimoto, and like all that. But what about you?
Wait, when did he beat Morimoto?
When it was like right after. Remember, it was Han and DK had the bet about the Skyline versus the Supra, like the old Skyline.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Skyline and Corolla. Excuse me.
My
This-
foot, I promise.
The 72 Skyline and the 86 Corolla.
Okay. Yeah, I remember the bet.
Okay. And so after he's like learns to drift in like the little shipyard there
Yeah.
or the fishing pier, then they show him racing Morimoto and coming up out of the spiral thing first, and Morimoto comes up like crying. He's like,
that's
"Woo!"
right. That's
Yeah.
right. With all the smoke rising up around his car.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I really like when they first get to he gets into Japan into the car scene. Like when Twink takes him up in and
Yeah.
he's like, whoa, and there's like the music's
That song.
playing,
Dun,
all these
dun,
cool
dun,
cars
dun, dun,
everywhere,
dun.
and it's like then he gets to drift
Yeah.
with DK. So, but yeah.
Then he starts talking, and it just goes down.
Yeah. That was, what do you rate this movie on the dope scale?
Oh, double shroom.
Double shroom.
No, I know that when we go to our Patreon exclusive outdoor movie night, I will
Yes.
enjoy watching this movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You'll be drunk. You won't be paying attention.
it'll just be fun to watch.
There'll be women there.
Yeah, hopefully.
I hope.
Yeah, like half of our patrons are women.
Good looking ones too.
Yeah, some of the best that I've seen around here.
I hope they're there.
Yeah,
Is it a pool party?
it could be bathing suit optional. It's October 1st.
Bottoms only.
Yes, bottoms only.
Okay. Cool.
No, but yeah, that's so after watching it like this, is it still like in your top 2 movies? When did you say this one was your
No,
favorite at
I
one
think
point?
I need to watch the whole thing to decide that.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd say this was my number 2, probably.
And which one is your number 1?
The first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
All
How
right.
about what's your number 1?
First one
Yeah.
or 7. A lot of people like if
He
you watch
dies.
6 again. Once we
Paul
get to 6,
dies in that one.
6 is so good though. 6 is like
I don't.
one of the 5, 6, and 7 are just great.
I
together.
remember 4 is like muscle cars, drug dealing, and wheelies in the desert. That's all I remember. 5, 6, 7. I think there's like a really long runway, and Paul.
That's
They play that
6.
song by that guy,
That's
and
7.
he drives off, and the road wise. That's what I remember from 7. 6 is the long runway.
Yep.
And then
5 is
8.
when the
8's
Rock
like a
comes in.
submarine
Yes.
busting through the ice. 9, I have no idea. 10 is 10 out now.
No, 9 is one we saw in
9 we
theaters.
just saw.
Where they go to the jungle.
Oh,
and
the space one.
yes.
Yeah. All right, but they're kind of blurry.
What they did with the Mustang and the 240 bothers me more than the Fiero in space. So, that gives you any indication of how much that bothers me.
I see it bothers you.
Yeah. But, yeah. Thanks, everyone, for listening. Thanks for your ongoing support. Hopefully you enjoyed listening to this movie minute by minute with us.
And make sure you stay tuned for season 4 of the Fast and the Furious. No, of
Fast and Furious.
you better do this. Granny Shifting.
Granny Shifting.
The Fast and Furious
The Fast and Furious podcast.
All right, you do it.
Make sure you stay tuned for season 4 of Granny,
Granny
Shifting,
Shifting.
the Fast and Furious
Fast and
podcast, where we'll be watching Fast and Furious.
Minute by minute.
Yes.
The 4th movie.
Just the
Which
fourth
is
movie
called
Fast and Furious.
Yeah. That always
I
bothered.
could see
That
your-
always bothered me.
Yeah, I could see you got upset immediately.
Like they already called one that.
No, that was the Fast and the Furious.
So they're skipping the word and then it's
And
okay.
thus. They took out the thus. And they made it an ampersand instead
The
of
Fast, the Furious. Is that one of the movies?
Nope.
That's gonna be a one.
Fast
You
5,
wait.
Furious 6. F7,
Do you know how
and
many
8
meetings?
of the Furious.
Do you know how many meetings they probably had trying to figure that out? Like, what are we gonna call it? Fast and Furious. Just Fast and Furious? We have a movie called The Fast and the Furious. Yeah. We're gonna call this one Fast and Furious. How about like the four Fast for Furious?
How about Fast and Furious?
Fast and? All right, that's good.
like
We'll
the
leave
new
it
one,
at
the
that.
10. It's Fast 10 your seatbelts.
No, is that actually
No,
it?
no.
No, that was a joke that was going
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Fast for Place Furious.
Four play.
Furious. Furious foreplay.
Oh,
Oh,
perfect.
that's it. Come on, I should have been in that boardroom.
Oh man, where were you?
All right.
High school.
Well, let's wrap this up.
All right, thanks for listening. I'm Ryan,
And I'm Jason.
and always remember,
Winning's winning.
it's over.
Forever. They're laying the kids down. Okay, we're on good track here.
What's that?
We're on good track. We're
Oh.
on a good track.
We're on good tracker.
They're laying the kids down now, so they should be sleeping half an hour. So we should be done playing video games in a half hour and heading over there
All right,
just in time.
I'll be over here so that you can reach your thingy. All right, we're gonna move over. We're gonna play. We're gonna play some more. Play some Fortnite here.
Every time you die, you have to do a push-up.
Oh no.
No, let's do Fortnite.
Oh, so you only have to do one push-up. I don't have to turn. Oh, it's off. It's off. I'm done with this. What happened to the television remote?
Alright, so my car got back from the body shop. Right, picked up Monday.
Threw it
I
off?
get it back. No, LTM collision.
Oh, really?
Lancaster.
Toyota Mazda.
Pretty expensive, but doesn't really matter.
You paid out of pocket? Oh.
I had to pay $750 deductible, which sucks, but whatever. As soon as I get it back, it gets booked for rental the next day. I'm like, oh man, so get it ready. It's nice to actually detail before they get back to you, which I think cars get really dirty in shops.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple spots that they didn't wipe, I could see dust. It goes out for rent the next day. It gets back this afternoon, and I'm like, it's pretty clean because it gets booked last night to go out. It gets back at noon today and got booked to go out 4 this afternoon. Oh my word. So I need to clean this thing. And Shane's like, it's not too bad. You get back and I'm like, oh, look at this big blob of bird poop on the hood right here.
Was it a scratch? Oh, it needs an update.
So I washed the car.
Oh my word. It is scratched.
Yeah, and he tried to paint over it with something.
Oh my word.
I'm like, I just got this thing back. You gotta
Where's it
be
at?
kidding me. This is right next to that on the hood. It's one spot and this is a couple inches over. That's actually a really clear picture. That's probably that long.
Oh, okay.
But I'm like, it's a little bit of a dent, but even the paint's so thick, you can't just spray paint on
Right.
it. You have to body. What do you think it is, $500 to fix that?
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, but see, if you paint the hood, that's pearl white, I assume.
Yeah.
Oh my word. You'd have to paint the fenders too again. Do we want to wait for this?
How long?
6 minutes.
We'll play a game of Halo
Or Halo or
while we wait.
oh, sure.
Yeah.
Can my internet handle that?
Yeah, it's just Halo. Yeah, because, well, you don't have to pick the fenders, right?
If you wanted to match. I mean, we would.
Would you? And then what about the door?
No,
You
you can
blend
blend
it across
you
the
blend
fenders.
it to the fender.
I was wondering how they do that, because you got to get, like,
You
you
have
have
to take
clear coat, and then you have top coat, and then you have to blend your clear across them.
You re-clear it. What
The
do you mean?
whole thing. You just, like, clear on the entire body part?
The fender? I don't know. I'm not sure. But they would take the fender off, take the hood off. Like both fenders would come off.
He also curb rashed 2 of the wheels, which at this point doesn't matter. My wheels are almost 100% curb rash, and Turo's just like, well, they already had curb rash, they won't allow me to charge it. Like, the one wheel had this much curb rash, and somebody curb rashed it this far around, and they're like, well, it already had damage on it, so it wouldn't be fair for us to charge it. I'm like,
But they made it
Yeah.
way worse.
yeah, but their theory was like, well, you can't just get a brand new wheel.
Oh,
Or-
team doubles.
Oh yeah.
Alright, you have to
Yeah.
join them.
I shouldn't tell Shannon we just finished recording, right?
She can look on the. We're still live streaming. She's not watching. I don't think anyone is.
It'll be hilarious when they were.
Brian's 20 minutes behind. So. There are 3 people currently watching.
Alright, we have to work together, Ryan. You know how this is
I've
gonna
never
go?
played this. I don't know
Either
what this
the
is.
team we play against is gonna destroy us, or we're gonna destroy them. There's a very slim chance we're gonna be evenly matched.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how regular arenas is right now in Apex. There's rarely close matches. How many people are in the queue?
Yeah, that would be a problem too.
People don't play this game?
Well, they just came out with this duos, so probably most people don't play it. We'll just play Team Snipers. What's Rumble
with
with it?
that? Mix of Slayer?
And
other
Fire
games?
Team. Oh, it's like free for all. Team Slayer. Oh, estimated wait time is 11 seconds. Match found.
What are these dead zones?
And they're at the default. The line shows the default, I think.
I always heard your movement, though, should be low. What are these?
Oh, it has your description over here.
Because your
Lower your
movement,
value feels more responsive.
you want to move instantly when you move, right?
Mm.
Like your
The guy at work was
looking.
telling me about overclocking your controllers. It's got a circuit board in it, so like a regular Xbox controller has an 8 millisecond delay.
Yeah.
But if you overclock it, you can get it down to like a 4 millisecond delay. Like, but the PlayStation ones can get down like to a 1 millisecond delay. So I guess that's probably why a lot of PC players use PlayStation controllers.
Oh. Can you? No, you just like a PlayStation controller. What if you're gonna come up to the Switch in the shotgun?
Let's be the best little player we can be.
Oh, I can't zoom with it. Yours. Nice. You're just gonna run around?
No, I'm waiting for something to come right here. I'm gonna blow that thing up.
Alright.
Oh, they're jumping across over here?
Target spotted.
Oh, you marked him?
Yeah.
Nothing satisfies like a 3-round trip.
Yeah. Will those hurt you?
He's right up there. He's cracked.
Where is he?
To the right. But that gun is very unforgiving.
I should warm up with something else, maybe. I wasn't even close. Oh, there's somebody. I'm better off just hiding in a corner.
Uh-huh.
Joysticks. You're not supposed to be good at it, you know?
It's like what?
Moving little joysticks around. It's crazy to be good at something like that. Yes. Okay. Oh, that stupid thing. I hate this level because of that. I played a whole game with Ben and this thing was just ripping us up the whole game. Guy had like 30 kills. I'm gonna shoot this guy.
I'm proud of you. Heck, I'm proud of us.
How do you stop a banshee? I don't know that.
The rocket launcher.
Can you damage it?
Yeah, eventually it'll get damaged.
What's that? Active camo. There's a stupid thing.
Oh, shoot. Run where I just died.
Woo! Wow. Is that how he killed you?
No, I didn't. I was killed by the.
Coming.
I was killed by the goose.
I'm gonna get a kill, don't worry. Get out of here. Come on!
You were killed over there.
Excellent sniper.
He wasn't
inbound.
close. Did you just hit fire him? I guess I should do that.
Well, once he starts shooting me, I like have to.
Excellent sniper available.
The skewer will get him in one shot as well. Never
Did they get crosshairs? Is that what you got?
Yeah, like there's a little bit of a feedback.
Woo! What's this thing do? It's a sniper.
You can charge it up though. You're holding the trigger. Right?
No.
I thought you did. Yeah, you can definitely hold
That's
that.
not this game.
Are you holding it in?
Yeah.
Did that before.
Oh! Wow! Where are these stairs at?
It's confusing. I don't love that.
Power items up for grabs.
That's a rocket launcher.
This thing shoots really slow. Oh my goodness. Another one down.
We're getting creamed.
I'm not dying much. Stop dying, Ryan.
Okay, I'm gonna try. There's a ghost here.
Can I just run to... Yeah, let me do that. That's more my speed. Watch me die so fast. You can never figure out how to kill him these things.
We've lost a teammate.
Is there boosters? Yeah. Okay, there's one. So I'm killing him. You see your health? I'm trying to name it. It's not killing anybody. Yeah, they're all focused on me though. It's a good distraction, right?
You're doing so well with that distraction.
Power items inbound.
Can you help us? I betcha.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't run me over.
I'm gonna just
the actual sniper.
Gosh, that's an intimidating weapon.
Uh-oh. What's he have? Got one! Oh, no, sorry.
I got him.
Oh,
I barely
yeah.
saw him. What?
Do I have any kills yet? None. Impressive. It's amazing.
You were in that thing for longer than I expected, though.
That means I didn't die for a longer than I expected to.
We've lost a teammate.
Still all kinds of damage.
Killing spree.
Get you.
I couldn't have done it without you. That is literally true.
Slow. Give me that assist. Come on.
Where's he at?
Oh, he's dead. I got the assist. I don't want to get no kills, just assist. Oh, you got that laser gun?
Very impressive build, Spartan.
Sheesh.
I think this thing should take out the car pretty quick. Don't you?
Yeah, shit,
Power
just
items on
rip
the
it
way.
up, yeah.
The cars are great distractions to get kills.
I get too excited when I see somebody and I go,
Power
"Okay,
items
never
on the
done."
way.
He's so low.
Nice.
What?
Oh no!
Get him! What did you do? Shoot the ground rifle?
I got that guy. He said, "Oh, he's so low." Ah. Did we catch up? Yeah, we did catch up.
Welcome. I'm mad for a little.
Got a hydrant. What's a hydrant?
What? What? He shot me. Oh, is that dumb? Laser sniper thing. It's a weird shot.
X7 sniper inbound.
Oh, it seems like that.
I don't know how this thing works.
X7 sniper available.
Not that green, I guess. I couldn't get a kill. It must have been like another problem. Yes! That's the guy I couldn't kill.
Too much pressure when I'm streaming, yeah.
You can feel the pressure.
Under pressure, pushing down on me. I'm just gonna run with you, okay? You wait, slow down.
That was just one.
But I don't think they're ready.
Victory.
Guys, I gotta get one kill. Oh, I did. I killed someone dead. Ah.
Shield down.
What a shot! Power items
See, that
on
guy's
the way.
almost dead.
I hate this level. More than most.
Power items available.
Me. Give me that. Yes. I'm getting kills now, baby. Oh, it's so far to go. Oh! What? Sniped. You see where I died? There's a rocket launcher right there. In the face. Nice. Dude, who just killed me? Somebody's got a sniper, I think.
Yeah, it did just.
Like, one shot.
Nice. Gotta
One
win
shot
this.
there.
Oh, nice. Someone just incinerated that guy. Oh boy.
What's this thing? What the hell am I walking? Ah, she was holding one of those blocks. I shot him.
Nice.
I blew up on him. Come on, get the others. Don't tap. Look at that. Oh no!
Where at? Right here?
Across the map. Look at my screen. You can see him. Where was I just dying at?
Oh, shoot.
Get him?
I got a guy. Where are they?
There's one up in this
On
room.
the way.
He's cracked.
Nice. Sis bastard.
Nice. Dude. Oh, time ran out. Only won by one score.
What did they get? One? One away? Three?
How far behind this thing
that's-
is?
You know I'm alive.
There we go. Why was it behind?
That's good. Block my screen.
Huh?
Block my screen.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't even think
Fortnite.
about it.
Oh, that's right. Alright, we can get one good game of Fortnite tonight.
Look at that. Oh, I wasn't the best guy on the team. I was close though. 18 and 9. Oh, you went 3 and 12?
Feels rough. I didn't enjoy that game too much.
Oh, did it pause?
I think you have to quit.
No, it's still updating. I wonder if it paused
It's
while
not.
we
Now is it?
while we played a game. I wonder.
Good Ava. See if it updates it. Close. Yeah. Go to your queue. Quay. Your quay. Look at her going now.
Yeah, it must have just paused though.
Dang.
Nice. Man, I'm hot. Is it hot down here? 5 minutes.
It's going down every second though.
Do you want me to move the screen? Move our camera.
I don't care.
I need to come up with a title for tomorrow's episode.
I finally got to tried to paint white paint over the thing. It was like globby and wet enough that it
Yeah.
washed it off. Like I'm kind of glad I got to it in time to wash it off. You know? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't all wash off, but still.
Welcome back to the potentially award-winning podcast, Granny Shipping. I'm your host, Ryan.
And I'm your co-host, Jason.
Yes, I'm the co-host as well.
I'm the guest. That's an old one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's get into it.
So the race starts. The hands are cleared down. The tires squeal and take off. And it looks like a runway because these like lights along the side of the road. But
Runway. Runway. So the first episode, well, it doesn't matter. I just won't post that video. So say the first episode we did tonight, I did not record the video separately. You know what I mean?
So I'm really confused by this TikTok.
Is it a dude?
I don't know. It looks like a girl that got a boob removal to me. But then she says her terms are they, he. So if you want to be considered a he, why don't you try to look like a he? But like not an attractive female.
Yeah. They're just out there to confuse people.
That's the goal.
Dude, at one point, we had 4 viewers, dude.
Whoa!
That must have been long.
42 seconds! Time to drink some water because we're going to be doing shots in Tequila soon.
Oh, yeah.
Once we're done driving.
Pee on my floor.
Pee on your floor.
Who did?
What, is there some?
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely me. Sorry, I just had sex. Peeing after sex is really unpredictable.
You know what I could go for right now? One more empanada. I just wish I would have saved one empanada for later.
So full. So bloated, like I ate too much.
Did you finish?
Well, that would have been 5, Ryan.
Did you eat before you came over?
No.
Oh, okay.
And now to install.
It said recently installed. So there's some Dragon Ball Z thing going on right now. Oh, you know, you played
Dude, the game. When was the last time we played?
weeks ago.
It's ridiculous. Like.
Now, what's the proper way to do this? You know the proper way?
Yeah.
Pick yours.
I shut my controller off and see what works. We have a better Xbox. Use a cowboy hat.
Maggie's.
There's a skate park now. I don't know where. It'll wait for me. Here we go. What level are you?
I don't know. One.
Change it to no build, please.
Duos? How do I go to no bill? What is happening?
Dragon Ball Z is on hit accident.
Zero bit battle royale.
So. Yep. Why?
I'm a level 1? Not sure. I'm not
Dude,
sure.
we're gonna win this then.
I'm not sure why I'm a level 1. I've never played this. Does your level start over every season?
No. Oh, I'm only at 12. Well, but it's race rank. I never played before that. She would be a level 1 then too. You sure you played with her? Does this count?
All I did was change the name.
Interesting.
They still have this
There's-
background. I mean,
I'll probably pick it.
I would say I am a level 1 in this game.
Wow. Sweet. Oh, you can run now by clicking down your left joystick, and you can slide by clicking down your right joystick. Oh, this one good. See this gun I have? You charge it up by holding it in, and you let go of it.
Why? Look at this guy. What's he doing? Playing Pac-Man.
Is that what that is? This dumb gun again? My fine adjustment is fine. But it's when I need to get.
I don't have this backpack if I'm level 1.
Alright. That pink thing is the tree.
What pig?
It's that like magic tree. Over to the right there is like a skate park thing, I think. Big cherry.
Like jump into town in the middle where I always go.
Okay.
Nah, I won't go somewhere different.
Yeah, it's somewhere cool. Go to that mountain. Go to that big mountain. The park of the pig. Remember you dive out a lot, so it's better to dive down, I feel like.
Yeah, but I feel like we're going down too fast. You're not. Are you with? I want to be on top of this thing, don't we?
Do we?
It's like a roller coaster.
I'm in the mouth.
Same.
What's this do? Ready to go. Here, I'm gonna throw this at us. See what happens. Oh! Whoa! Okay. That wasn't a good
Dude,
use
look
of
at my
that.
thing. There's no way I'm level 1. Look at my thing. I don't get this with level 1.
Oh! Don't do that. There's a
Is there someone
trampoline.
here?
No, it's just a trampoline.
What's this?
How do we get on the...
What a long way to say that. Amusement park, right? What is this? Foam?
Yeah, don't do that. Oh, I got the DMR. Nice. Alright. How do we get out of here? Do I have to walk down this dumb track?
Oh, wait, what's this?
Oh, that's the wrong way.
Impulse
Alright, I'm walking down. Oh, come here. Ready? Stand next to me. Alright.
I thought I saw, yeah.
Gotta be next to me. You can bust it too.
I don't know how. So, there was some option that came up when I was over here.
Let's get on this. This work. Sliding out of the way. Don't jump off.
What?
You'll die.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, we should have blasted out of the... What's that? We
Why
should
is
have
it-
blasted off the top and just parachuted to the bottom.
Yeah.
If we
Why
jump
does
from
it-
Here, will
why
we
does-
die?
We won't die. We can jump to the left here, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I think...
I'm going up to this. I don't know how to pin.
I think it's like left in the mouse pad.
What's this?
Yeah.
Even more stuff.
Left on your D-pad. Chug splash back.
So what's the point of looting? I mean, like, what does this drive?
What do you do? Is there more of those?
Yeah.
Where'd you find that? Oh, I threw the nut on. Get the steer.
Uh-oh.
Get the steer.
I can't go the other way.
Make it everything sense. Yeah, you can't even control it.
Oh,
Come on, how do we get off here? Come on. I hope you're near me.
Yeah, I think I am.
Oh, yeah, we're in here. Oh, where's this place? Alright, I found that truck. I'm just gonna bust it up.
Green is better than blue?
I think blue's better. Yeah, because purple's good.
Crash pad.
Alright, I got all the... DMR is a good sniper, it shoots real fast. There's like a Kraber style sniper and it's terrible. Look at that.
2-shot shotgun. Alright, where are we in relation to that? Okay, we do have to move a little bit. Oh, here's a completely white sniper rifle. Is that like a weapon?
There was that thing that shot us in the air that one time. Ooh, bad play. There's other people in this game. Yeah, yeah. DMR. It's pretty down. It's a sniper. You shoot it.
Zoom in.
Alright,
Oh
fire
no!
torch.
Oh no!
Shoot him
Just
down.
died.
Where are you? How did you do that?
Stuck on this track too. How close are you to me?
Not far. Can you get off?
You're not. I can't get off of here. Let me see if we can get up there.
Walking to the station. Oh, that was bad. I can't build up to there. Alright, I gotta walk up that ramp there. Maybe stairs or something.
I can't.
How much time do you have? Not much.
26.
Jump off. Look at that.
And this is so convenient. I
I'll
need
get
some
off.
help.
Drop so many shoulders somewhere. I think these chunks watch things. I can give you my med kit here. I think my syringes. I don't know where I put those. Alright, so I get back to looting. Oh, here we go. Some syringes. Port of fort.
It takes so long to do.
Oh,
Where's
Aaron
this
said to
thing?
go this way. Oh,
Repsol
look.
launcher.
What is this? We need to find the camera.
Where
Oh,
are
it takes both of us to get in here.
you? Where are you?
Come down here. Over here. Come this way. Oh yeah. I think we did.
Oh, the zone's coming in.
Hurry up.
Got no heals. Lots of chests.
When did it open this one? Oh. Can I do that now? Oh, this looks great. Here. Ready?
Alright, ready? We going back?
Uncommon.
I don't like being in the zone. In the storm.
Yeah, this is pretty
Especially because I don't know how to get out of this place. Some crazy routine.
Alright, so what's in here? How are you gonna hit us?
There's a wall to the outside. Oh, nope.
Just come out the door.
Oh, yeah. I don't have it.
Let's run this. Fight right here too, like right at the edge of the zone. Oh, look out for the warthog. We need to find it. Let me give you one.
How'd you oh, you'll see
I
interest.
think you can only go to 75 or something.
Oh, right, you can't move while you're using it. That makes sense.
Yeah, you can only go to 75. Alright, there was fighting right here. So just look out. Actually, why don't we just go to the next zone? Find something on the way, you know?
Yeah. Usually warm up by a fire.
Yeah, what's this? Med kit. More syringes. I'm shooting up there.
Where you at?
Oh, what's that? I don't even know where you are.
Oh, I got it now. What is it?
Oh, I killed him. He killed one guy and I killed the other one. Perfect. There's a lot of loot there. There you go. Med kit. We're gonna need it because the zone's about to shrink. It's literally shrinking. Med kits.
I don't see any med kits.
Heavy sniper. That's the big one.
Yeah, I don't want that.
No, it's like it shoots one big nasty shot. Auto shotgun. Striker burst rifle.
Alright, there's no
Alright, let's run.
run.
Campfires. Oh, this thing just killed it. Oh, meat? Can I eat that?
Oh,
Oh,
some
you
right
can eat
here.
this meat. Can I eat it? killed a wolf, you can eat them. Okay? The meat from a wolf is edible. And it heals you fully.
Finally, it's thinking about keeping it right there.
Stinger. Who's that?
Barely.
Here's somebody. This DMR is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, let's move more in the middle, don't you think?
What's the how do you tag things?
Left on the D-pad. Somebody?
Yeah. Right to where you're headed. Go over to the
Get
right
out of
there.
the water here.
Don't you know this little island right here?
Keep marking me in there.
Yeah, he's up there somewhere. He was in the water. Yeah, shot it. I don't know where from though.
It's not this way, it trips all this color.
Where are you at? Up on top here.
It's out here somewhere.
I can't see where you're tagging.
Out here. I didn't tag anything.
Oh yeah. Well, they're all close right here by
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah,
48.
48.
Nice, low.
I got one. Yeah. I'm what?
Shredding them. Joyce, how many of these big barrels?
Who's shooting at me?
Shield potions, that's good. Maybe sniper.
Where's that at? Where's that coming from? Oh, right here.
Right next to us, not even. Do you have any like
14.
shields? Grab these chug pots really fast. Or grab one of these barrels. The barrel over there. You just hit it next to it, just like fills you up with potion. Alright, we got a guy here.
I'm full. I said this thing.
Anywhere. Is that him?
Yeah. I have 6 little bottles. I don't think I like this gun. Hammer assault rifle?
Heavy sniper.
The hammer assault rifle is very slow.
Oops.
Where is that?
No, it's me.
There's someone straight ahead.
Oh, this is the gun with a ton of recoil. Yeah, there's shooting out this way.
Oh yeah.
Fire on the road. You see him? Did you get him?
No. You see them? They're really far.
I wish we could run this. We're so low level.
Where are you at?
Right. Oh, there's an NPC right here. Don't shoot him. Let's keep moving that down. Rotate in, rotate in. Should be straight ahead here somewhere. See the shots. Oh, right here.
Oh yeah.
48. Zone. We got a ways to go too.
No, that just closed.
Oh,
Did you get that other guy?
no, no.
Well, they're coming in.
See him? Yeah.
They're doing some Dragon Ball Z. Nice.
Oh, this guy right on me. You're so bad. How am I not dead?
Oh, the NPC's behind you.
I'm charging. You need to charge your shield. You don't. This thing's Fantastic. Eat.
Oh, a golden 2-shot.
Here, eat this. You need tails? Eat that fish. That thing works good. Yeah, you took my syringes there. Give me some of your syringes.
How do I drop them?
Hold your aim button. Yep. That's good. Alright, so you can like set that barrel up. Do you see the barrel I had?
Yeah.
And just like camp in a room and it just heal you. Very good.
There's some loot right up in front of us.
NPC.
How can you tell just by the flickering?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, behind us. Hang on, I'm dead.
This gun is crazy though.
Not sure what to do with this.
I'm like, can I just roll a refill on that gun? Dan's like, what? There's refill on guns? And we can buy that one? It's like,
That one, yeah, but I feel like generally there aren't.
no, but then you get one gun, you're like, oh my goodness. Four. Pretty good. It's less fun than I was expecting though. So much looting. It's 9:30 anyway.
Yeah. We
You
should be.
alright at a party?
We should be heading on out.
Sober enough now. Drive home. Play some Halo at my house. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? You like that.
Alright, got that saved, I think.
Ah.
And end stream.
Thanks for watching.